is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news and intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversations. 96.9 FM. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
You've got it locked to the Sunday edition of the Press Box. Your boy Naughty along with Sancho Starboy in the building.
What's going on?
Right up until 1 p.m. we'll be joined in short order by Earl the Pearl. Mega will be joining us. And, of course, in the 12 o'clock hour, Clint J will be chiming in for our picks and our fantasy rundown. And, of course, the Press Box being brought to you by the Island Game. That's where we're playing and winning all season long with the Island Game. And don't forget, they got a huge promotion going on right now. All right, it's called the Final Push. And you could win yourself an all-expense-paid trip to the Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara, California.
Santa Clara?
Santa Clara, California.
Not Santa Ana, Santa Clara,
See,
California.
it's DeAndre Ayton got me confused, man. Because the other night, when they asked him the other night, where are you from? He say Santa Clara.
No, but he's from right here.
But
Born
he,
here,
now,
but he don't claim it.
now he's Santa Clara.
Santa Clara.
California, Super Bowl 60. All right? You got a chance to go there and see the two teams in the Super Bowl courtesy of the Island Game. And it's all part of, like I said, that big Final Push promotion. For more information, simply log on to theislandgame.com. We're also being brought to you by Green Parrot and Margaritaville, PI. Two great locations, wing specials in full effect at both locations, Bud Light specials in full effect at both locations, great menus at both locations. So be sure to check them out. All right, both locations offer you Thursday night football, Sunday football, straight through from the 1 o'clock games to the night games to the 8 o'clock game. And in fact, they might have, they have breakfast at Green Park. So I know they got the 9:30 game going on right now.
Yep.
When we left, it was 14-13 Atlanta up over the Colts. The Falcons over the Colts, but the Falcons were driving. Colts had a turnover. Falcons were driving right before the half. Give us an update when you get a chance there, Stat Boy,
I will.
on that score. And now, of course, we're also being brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer of the NFL. And Bud Light is giving you an opportunity to win all season long. All you have to do is purchase at Jimmy's Liquors. When you purchase, fill out the coupon. You could be in the drawing to go check out NFL action courtesy of Bud Light all season long. All right? So now, we got to big up the sponsors each and every time. Couldn't do it without them. And, of course, if you want to chime in, we got the phone lines open for you. We're talking sports right up until 1 p.m. Text lines powered by BTC, 422-GR96. That's 422-4796. Phone lines open in New Providence, 6232 325-4259, 325-4316. Toll free in any one of the family islands, 242-300-5720, 242-300-5720. Stream us live, take us wherever you want to go, GuardianTalkRadio.com. That's GuardianTalkRadio.com. Cable channel 969, BTC Flow channel 612. That's how you get it in. That's how you get it on for fresh news, smart talk all day, right here on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Pearlie's joined us. I saw you float up that tissue paper jump shot. I was going to swat it. I saw it coming. I said, you know what? I should just really swat it.
But it was all nets.
Yeah, but I said I don't want to spoil it. This is his week of being that guy.
Week?
Yeah, because we've all said you can continue to be that guy all year long, the rest of it if you want to, but we're officially ignoring that portion of it.
No, I was about to put on after what I heard in the story this morning, I was going to put on my old Cody Bellinger Dodger jersey. Because talks are he's in talks with the Dodgers to
To
fill
return.
that left field spot after batting 270 something with the Yankees and 20 plus home runs.
Well,
You can thank
I
us.
heard the reason why Cody's entertaining you all. Didn't like how you let him go the first time into free agency.
I didn't like that either.
And he's only using you all to drive up the price, but he's going to resign with the Yankees
Well,
because he's
I'd hope
according to Cody and Cody's camp. That was the most enjoyable season in baseball he had all around.
Over his MVP season.
But there's only one place he can win a title.
Now, see, this where you got
Where
to
did he win
stop.
his title? Where did he win his one title?
Purdy, I'm just going to warn you now.
My question is, where did he
In
win?
LA.
Okay, that's all.
But
That's
when
all
you
he-
make a remark like it's the only place.
that he has won a title.
No. You just said it's the only place you can win a title. Don't be like Darren Pickstock and Golden Eye. Now say something, try backtrack on it. Okay? So stop.
Okay.
I'm letting you know now.
Treat me.
I don't know about you, stud boy, but I letting you know now for the rest of us veteran Grizzly Billy Martin Yankees. Ain't gonna be too much more of that. If you come with them snide comments,
What's going to stop it?
we going straight to Inagua. Forget Morton. We going to Inagua for fresh salt.
You
And one two donkey.
You
And
know,
we
the
coming
only
to
thing
deal with
the
you.
only thing's going to stop that right now, stop this train right now, if they lock out in December next year, and if they come up with this ridiculous thing of calling some salary cap thing. You know, I'm all for paying players, so I don't believe.
Y'all would absolutely mess the bed if y'all had to deal with the salary cap.
No, we doing it at the Lakers. We have smart people now.
To bring over the help with the
Yeah.
Dodgers, I
You
understand.
know how
But
to do it.
in the
You know how
moment,
to
in
do
the
it.
initial instant, in one season,
It'll kill all
You-
of us. But
but-
you know who will kill them? The things in Milwaukee who making similar money, but refuse to spend the money. And it's not the problem that the Dodgers spending, It's the problem that others do not want to spend.
this gonna present a very good argument
It's not like we
for
losing
those
money.
baseball fans that have long said, "Hey, we want a salary cap in baseball," and for those fans who say, "No, we don't."
But what
And our team survives, our team makes money. Listen, I'll be honest with you. If the NFL didn't put in free agency, Jerry Jones and Michael Max,
Probably.
he'd have bought everything.
Probably,
Okay?
But
So-
it's not about in baseball. It's not about the money. It's about the farm system.
And that's the difference because the NFL doesn't really have a farm system.
system,
There's no
exactly.
minor league football league like the USFL or the XFL.
I think the NBA trying that with the G League.
Yeah, that's where it presents a gray area. But I will tell you something. Speaking of the NBA, their ratings in the absolute toilet.
Yes. For some reason, nobody's watching it.
And I'll remember this. You could say what you want, but I saw Magic and Larry and Dr. J bring it from the doldrums to mass appeal. I saw Jordan take it from that mass appeal and put it out of their stratosphere. I saw Kobe and Shaq them take it and keep it out of the stratosphere
Yep.
and keep it elevated. In fact, maybe take it up even a little notch more or two than Jordan.
Yep.
And then came this kid from Akron and
Not, I don't think it's him so much. So he's a part of it, yes. But I think the main problem is
no, I mean
the NBA is not what the NBA used to be. We don't see no spectacular dunks. You see them once in a while, but in the old NBA, the 3-pointer was not the primary shot, and that's like
Yeah,
everybody
everybody
wants to be a
plays the
3-point
same.
shooter.
Everybody plays the same.
And when last did you see, okay, this player's unconscious. He's scoring a bunch of points. I wonder if you draw for the enforcer and you draw for that defender that comes in and locks down.
Kirk Rambis.
We missed the Oakleys of the league. We missed, Lord bless the dead, the Anthony Masons of the league. We missed the John Starks of the league. We missed the Dennis Rodmans of the league.
Yeah.
There was defense. You could actually play defense. You could hand check. You could play defense.
People made moves for defense. The Lakers literally got Michael Thompson to stop Kevin McHale.
Correct.
Literally, that was his one job. Stop Kevin McHale.
And the league had its players, and for the fans of defense, there was defense. For the fans of offense, it was offense. It was a happy medium in between the two.
Yeah.
We've gone now, if you look at scores in the NBA, we've gone back to what always used to be the classic Portland Trailblazers with Kiki Vandervey versus the Denver Nuggets with Calvin Nat and that crew, and then 148 to 144 scores in
No
regular
defense.
time.
No
Not
defense.
a lick of defense.
No.
Now it's normal.
Now that's part of the fabric of the NBA. You're not rewarded for playing defense.
You see teams when they decide, some teams can play D. When they decide to play D, you see a better outcome, but it's a lower scoring game, but you see a better. But
But defense is a thing of the past in the NBA.
How was the
it was
attendance,
played.
though? How was the attendance?
There again, the attendance is down, ratings are down, TV ratings are down.
Is it because they went to ESPN and left TNT people a little
No, but they brought the NBA on NBC box, so that feeds
They
into
brought
the
the package
nostalgia.
over, so
Okay.
people
That does
followed
feed into
that.
the
I'm
nostalgia.
just thinking the league on a whole.
It's not attractive. It's not. It doesn't
Now-
attract me to want to watch. I watched the Lakers last night and they were down by 30 points. I'm like, man, flip.
Turn this off.
I would have never done
They-
that in the
Comes
past.
off.
They may say that I'm going into the uber hater mode when I say this, but he's got to own it. Since LeBron became the face of the league, we've had this situation, the downward spiral, because where other players took it to the other elements, elevated it from Magic and Bird to
But
Jordan.
not when you get people like Ja Morant, who was was the future face of the league and gets his butt in trouble all the time.
Let's get to them.
When you see other things like that happen, that's
Let's get
not
to
just
them.
them. It's accumulation of things.
There is a void of who's going to be the next face of the league.
Yeah.
Enter VJ Edgecombe, who, if he keeps his nose clean and keeps playing well, could be in that
He
conversation
can, yes.
as far as young rookie talent.
and who drives to the bucket slam.
And you got
puts up a good
guys
show.
in the league like Morant, like Ja Morant. Like I say, I'm a fan of his game. I'm a fan of Ja, but I've never supported the off-court antics. I've never supported the gun gestures. So I think that tarnishes opportunity there. Tatum is another one who you look at and
Ant-Man.
you see what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
So now when you look at VJ, you look at it and say possibilities.
Yeah,
But the NBA will never, the fan base will never embrace an international face of the league.
Now I was just
That's
about
the
to say,
thing.
technically the face.
they embrace Hakeem.
No, but here's the deal.
Yeah, but Akeem was never the face. He was the 2-year face. But
And I
then
know-
Jordan came back and reigned again.
I know MJ is just patiently waiting me for one of us to bring this up, but you have to look at Wemby in the
You mean the
conversation.
beating the Lakers drop on them? Oh, you wasn't meaning the beating the Lakers.
No, we'll
drop
get
on
to that in a second. But Wemby, you have to
Wemby.
look at it. Wemby is a legit face of the league, and if the league for so many years has been trying painstakingly to go global, to go international, they made Kobe Bryant a sacrificial lamb at the MVP altar for global basketball, not once, but twice, possibly
your
even
father.
3 times.
Listen to your father. Oh my goodness.
My God, they should make Wemby the face of the league. It shouldn't be now. That's frown on internationals.
What,
because you,
MJ cooking you something special today?
no,
Like that?
because of the sacrifice Kobe made. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say you darn Skippy, you better make it international the face of the league.
Fair enough.
But
you
even-
let Steve Nash walk off with 2, possibly 3, 2 MVP awards that were rightfully Kobe's.
Yeah.
Even then, Steve Nash wasn't the face of the league, though. They tried to make him one.
Because
but he
that was the
wasn't.
initial start of the
Yeah, they
globalization.
tried
but now,
to,
years
now
later,
they couldn't.
it's gone player in the league. Jokic is global.
Shea, who just did it all last year,
Canadian
is
is international,
Giannis-
is global.
Giannis is Greek,
global.
African, like-
so you need to embrace the face of the league now. And as much as I
No,
hate
I
to say
think-
it as a Laker, Wemby encompasses and embodies that whole thing.
And then we have Luca too.
And Luka,
Doncic from
close
Slovenia.
behind.
I don't think it's the league that doesn't embrace the globalism. I think it's the fans. They want an Ant-Man to be the face. They want a Ja to be the face because that's where they're from.
because
They're
they're
American.
American.
Yeah, but and here, not defending the Euro package, but when you got Jokic putting up a triple double
sorry,
every
yeah,
night and
Jokic-
Doncic putting up his numbers, I get people gonna be upset, but you got to look at the Euro ballers if
to.
they're performing.
Jokic is on pace to pass Westbrook's all-time triple-double record at the end of this season. At the end of this season.
Listen, I must say some of the additions, international additions, have done well in the league, and they've led to where we are now. Again, just like who's going to take over from Steph Curry and LeBron as the face of the league right now, remains to be seen. Remains to see who the league pushes and so on and so forth. Internationals contribute all the way along. You've had internationals contribute to the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe. Remember Medvedenko and Vujicic? They
Rick
were
Fox,
there.
our very
Rick
own.
Fox.
If you look at,
I mean, Ricky is either Bahamian or Canadian.
So he's still
according, according to Anton Swing,
Who?
you haven't seen the TikTok? With Sawyer Boy did as I saw him playing the show as
Anton
Anton
Swing.
Swing.
That's probably why I missed it.
And he did an interview. He did an interview with Rick Fox, and he pulled out his Bahamian passport, his Bahamian driver's license, the NIB card, and his voter's card. And it was really funny. But I'm just looking at the NBA leaders, the top.
Greek Freak.
is leading the league.
Giannis. In points?
SGA, yeah, SGA is third. Maxey is second.
Tyrese,
Rebounds a game. Jokic, Mbanye, Victor, and the Greek Freak again. Top three. Assists, Jokic, number one. Only steals per game, Wallace is leading. Blocks per game, Wemby. Field goals, the kid from Charlotte. I can't pronounce his name. I even need to try.
LaMelo Ball or
Kalik Branagh. Kalik Branagh, something like that. But if you look at it, the foreign players or the international players are in the top in every major
Every single
category,
category.
every major category in NBA.
and it's always 3 of them at a time.
Yep.
Always.
Yep. You know, minutes per game. VJ Edge came in second in the league. Just in case you wanted to know
Very
that.
surprising.
In
Yep.
case you wanted to know that. I think that's cool.
It is.
I see Atlanta's jumped up 17-13. They're gonna fool. Coach gonna fool around and find
Lose
out.
this game.
They're gonna
Yes.
fool around.
Yeah,
and
the
find
Colts
out.
look like they playing with puppy, getting ready for their mouth to get lit right now. But that looks like what's coming.
Jones just had his second turnover of the game, fumbled it away, and Atlanta has it in Colts territory.
Yep.
So
I don't know.
So where are we at now, though, in that game? Because
Game's
I
on-
was just pulling it up, trying to get an update on how we're at, where we're at.
yeah, game's on commercial right now. They just got it back with about 8 minutes to go. 17-13 Atlanta in Colts territory. Jones just fumbled, so Atlanta
right,
could
so-
go up 11 points.
And I told y'all, Colts fan, my brother-in-law Jared, my good friend, Marcellus Hall, one or two other Colts fans. I said this could possibly be fool's gold. Do not get all excited, because Daniel Jones sucks. I done watched him for 6 years in the NFC East, 2 times a year. That's 12 times in total. He sucks. He's horrible. Y'all around here calling him Indiana Jones? I say he's soon at the Temple of Doom and turn back into Danny Dimes. Well, for the last 2 weeks, it's Danny Dimes.
No, he hasn't showed any.
He had 5 turnovers
He did
last
have a
week.
pick this game.
He had an
have a pick.
interception this game already.
Yeah, but he
Jesse
also
Bates
been
picked him
sacked
off.
4 times.
Yeah, the O-line
What's
isn't
the
doing
O-line
well for
doing?
him.
The O-line has dissipated over the last 2 weeks. Especially.
Surprisingly.
And you know what? They don't use Jonathan Taylor enough. Jonathan Taylor busting hole in every gap, and then all of a sudden you got 10 carries in the third quarter, but only 10 carries.
For 57 yards and a touchdown.
That's
Should be
5.7
getting more.
yards a carry.
Yep.
He should have at least 15 carries now. They do this. They come out on the first quarter, use them, and then all of a sudden they just decide that
Disappear. Yeah, let's throw the ball. Let's throw the ball. He's been throwing a lot to Alec Pierce today.
Yeah, Alex
4
Pierce-
for 84 and a touchdown.
There's been a lot of talk about Alex Pierce over the last couple of weeks in fantasy about him emerging. Well, it didn't happen, but today I think is the day where the emergence has started. He's got a touchdown already and a couple of catches, correct?
Yep,
Yeah,
he does.
yeah.
4 catches, 84
And
yards.
then at least he's given Jonathan
Touchdown.
3. He's given He's stopped.
Throwing it to Jonathan 3 times
Yeah,
for about
he's received
42
it 3
yards.
times.
Yep.
So yeah, the
following
Colts,
that
like I say,
game.
defensively the Colts should be there. They got to make a few adjustments this week because obviously
They've just acquired
the addition to
Sauce.
Sauce Gardner, but
Yeah.
he's got to get familiar with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
defense.
But they're missing their top 2 defensive tackles. Buckner got put on IR. DeForest Buckner. And
Yes.
Grover Stewart just got hurt in today's game, so that's
really?
rough for them.
Oh,
he
boy.
did. He's out.
All right, so let's look at the NBA real quick before we get to the break. Let's get
What was that Sugar Honey Iced Tea show last night the Lakers put on?
You want me to tell you?
I didn't watch. At
The,
some
the
point, I
Lakers, the Lakers look totally out of sync from the warm ups. I don't know what LA was into from when they got off the plane in LA.
There was no Gabe Vincent, no Reeves last night.
That don't mean nothing because they've been winning without them all along steadily. They've been winning without Luka and LeBron in the lineup. They've been winning without Reeves and LeBron in the lineup. They've been winning.
I need 8.
They just were
That's only the
completely
third.
flat last night. They didn't show up. All right, there was no energy. There was no nothing.
Hawks didn't even have Trey Young.
So yeah,
But that's when you get a wounded bull. That can happen. You
That
know?
is true.
That can happen.
Hawks go to 5-5.
you
Okay,
got
but they're right there. I mean, you've got OKC with 1 loss, the Spurs with 2, Denver with 2,
Yeah.
and then the Lakers. I mean, that's not bad.
It's not terrible. Early in the season, the West hasn't really taken shape yet.
I mean, no, the whole league hasn't taken
taken
shape,
shape
yet.
yet.
I mean, we're only in week 2 or 3 of the
You know,
league.
like my son Vincent says, Daddy, I really don't check NBA till All-Star break.
After the All-Star
'Cause
break,
right
I've
now-
always said after the All-Star break.
Right now, Pistons are the second team in the league. They're 7-2.
Let's get to the phone lines real quick. Talking heads.
Yeah, brothers. What's going on? Well,
going
I
on,
hope you all
Muff?
see what team beat the world champs. What team beat what beat the team? What beat the world champs? What give them their first loss? I hope you all see it last night. You all see it. Now, Naughty.
Lord.
Give him it,
What
Naughty.
happened,
Give it to him. Behave,
Hold on,
Naughty.
that's the
Big
same
fan.
that's the same team that you didn't call me about when the Lakers.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
That's the same team you didn't
That's the
call.
same
You didn't
team
call.
You didn't call me when the you all beat the Spurs.
Oh, hold on. That's the same team you didn't call MJ for when the Spurs beat you all.
Yeah.
And I ain't calling you because the Lakers beat the Spurs. I done had to take one for the team and sleep
Well,
on the sofa
well-
anyway. Even though I won, you think I was great? Mess up
When
that wasp nest again the next day.
Boston lost last night. The Colts getting beaten, sack fumble and all of that and everything. So he ain't gonna have a good weekend this weekend.
No, but I just being honest with you.
You know what? There's one question while we were here, while you guys joined the phone, Muffin. You know, you happen to be a Miami fan all over around. It's got to win out and still may not make the playoffs.
Exactly.
They lost again last
No,
night.
they won last night. They got to win out and
Yeah,
still may
you-
not make the playoffs.
Well, I don't
You see
expect
the
us to make the
touchdown
playoffs now.
pass? You see
I
the
knew
touchdown
after.
pass to back.
I knew after.
From Tony.
Well, the only way they could do, they have to win the ACC.
I
That's
knew
not
when
gonna
they let
happen.
Louisville punk them that was gonna be a problem.
They got to win the ACC, and that's not going to happen.
Yeah. But you see that touchdown catch from in Indiana? Boy, mother.
Yeah, I saw the play you're talking about by a toenail. They stay undefeated
Toenail. Boy,
Yep.
that's the catch of the year.
to beat Penn
Yeah.
State 27-24.
Penn
was a
State
great
lost
game.
is
Lost
a good
again.
day in the world.
It
Anytime
is.
Penn State
It
loses,
is, absolutely.
and indirectly the linebacker that used to formerly play for Penn State, whenever he loses,
He takes
it's
a
a
loss.
great day in the universe.
Yeah.
No, it's
I
even a
know
better
why
day when
not
Alabama
both
loses,
those,
but
right?
Alabama happened to
But
win.
both those, right? But Naughty.
those are the
Your
best
boy
days.
take that beating that serious till he commit suicide, man.
Who?
Man, your boy with the Cowboys.
Kneeling.
Come on now, come on, Muff,
You
Muff,
think that
Muff.
That's
Serious?
distasteful.
Muff, hold on now. Use my boy. But I mean that you are being a real douchebag right now, for lack of a better word. Why are you trying to make light of a situation of mental health, mental issues?
He did commit suicide.
He
for real?
committed suicide,
Oh, didn't know
and it
that.
had nothing to do with the loss. And for you even to make light of the situation, bro, that surprises me. I could be honest with you. You're still my boy, and I love you to pieces, but I would never do that to your Dolphins. And some of your Dolphins should commit suicide as bad as they play.
But you ain't
You see,
like,
you said you like me saying it, so we shouldn't make light of mental health issues. We
What was
shouldn't.
it? What was wrong? What happened?
Yeah,
But hold on.
It really, it's just this them say you listen really. They say nothing was wrong with these, all right?
That's
So
what-
it was,
that-
it was mental health.
See?
They came and get the help what he needed.
Okay, Muff, now you gonna let somebody who actually follows the team and pulls for the Cowboys and knows exactly what happened in the situation and actually got some correspondence from folks in the Dallas area who are in the media?
Nah.
Let me tell you, before you bungle this even more. All right? First and foremost, Marshawn Nealon had mental health issues from college. He has a pregnant, expectant girlfriend, 7-month pregnant. She
Right.
was the one that as soon as they said that there was an issue, she called and said he could possibly take his life. He has mental health issues. He has anxiety disorder that these kind of situations set him off to a point where he there needs to be intervention. She called. His parents called. Marty Schottenheimer called. Shotty called. None of them could get through to him. He ran from the police. He evaded the police. He had an accident in evading the police. He got out of the accident, went to an abandoned house in the Dallas, Frisco area, Frisco, Texas area. 1:18 in the morning with a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. And he suffered from mental health issues for a long time. And there is a lot of NFL players, present, past, and probably some in the future, that are going to suffer from it. And we as Bahamians have a lot of people suffering from mental health issues. So
Well,
we
you see how
really
the
should not
Raiders
make
are like
light of the
this over here.
situation.
He had the touchdown in the end zone, and everything. He's looking good, celebrating, looking happy.
Right?
Yeah.
But that doesn't, like people tell you, like Dak Prescott say, it's okay to be not okay. Tell people something is wrong. Don't put up a stiff upper lip and put up a front if something is wrong. Find somebody and let them know you having issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the problem with a lot of us men and a lot of us Bahamian men. No, but we can't cry. We got to be tough. We can't say nothing. We bottle it up and then boom. We have a fiasco. We have a catastrophe. We have a tragedy. We got to be able to talk and reach people and find out, okay, they should be comfortable enough to say they're not okay.
Yeah, that was sad. But they burned down Sports House.
Yeah, boy. I could have made fun of that too, but you hear me talking about the barbecue they had at Spolstra House or the weenie roast? No, you didn't, right?
Why they burn
Yeah,
the
but
house
I
down?
mean, it is what it is. It didn't happen. There ain't nothing you can do with it. And there ain't nothing to deal with it. But, Pearly, I see a head still big like them concussion helmet. Over your Dodgers.
I have every right to have it right now, and I will continue that for another week or two.
Yeah.
Or until we sign Cody Bellinger.
Well, how you think we lucky with the Bills today? 1 o'clock.
Cut it. And more cut it. I hope it just doesn't be another embarrassing situation like it was last week.
I think so, too. I
just hope so. I hope you just make it competitive. I mean, I was very disappointed in what they did during the trade. I think if you can trade a bunch of players and get some picks, you make one trade.
Yeah. Well, Phillips happy. Phillips ain't going to make
he gone.
He can end up like Barkley.
Well, we can get
He
in.
gone. Well, he's going to make a factor.
We'll get into the trades in short order when we get into the NFL portion. We break
I
down.
was watching this Atlanta game on 17 to 18, 7 minutes leaving the day.
There you
Okay.
go, Muff. Go and sit no more. Have a good day, bro. Enjoy your day.
Take time, bro.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we got to look at it. We've had a lot of tragic situations in sports. And in the NFL, you look back, over the years.
The junior said,
Junior Seau, suicide.
Yeah.
Javon Belcher, Kansas City,
Yeah.
suicide in front of the stadium.
Kyron Lacey, the draft
Kyron Lacey,
prospect.
which was absolute garbage. Involved racism. That involved the Good Old Boy Network in the state of Louisiana. And they tried to pin a whole case of hit and run driving on this kid that he never did. His draft stock plummeted. He should have been a first round talent. And he committed suicide.
Yeah.
And after the fact, they come out and say, oh, yeah, he was framed, he was set up. And whatever monetary value or monetary reward their parents get out of a kid does not bring him back.
It's not worth
It doesn't replace the child.
It's not worth it. So we've lost a lot. And that's just to name a few. I mean, if you go back and you pull up, and it's a morbid thing, so I'm not going to pull it up now, but if you want to address mental health in the NFL and in other leagues, and you pull it up, you have a ton. And it didn't just start. I remember one that I always think back, Ricky Barry. God for the Kings, for the Sacramento Kings back in the day. Okay? Young kid. Had everything going for him. Suicide. Listen, grab the next one right there, and you could be good to go.
Mega on the way, so I don't know what I can
leave
do.
that. See, let me show you how it go. Radio 101. If you got 4 headphones and one of them busted because they don't want to upgrade and give us a new headphone
Yeah,
that's been
that-
busted
that-
for
that-
weeks,
yeah, that gotta get
corporate
left.
and legal, we need a new headphone. Thank you.
That has to get left.
Then leave it here.
That was
He
too
get,
funny, though.
he get here late. He get what the duck get. That's
You
my
gotta-
boy.
you
And he's a
gotta take
49 too. Please.
That was too funny.
You gotta
That
take
was
the
too
broken
funny.
headphones.
Trying
That
to be
was
too
too funny.
nice. Leo DeRocha, nice guys finish last, buddy. See me
That
keeping
was
it
too funny.
sports.
That was too funny.
That's all you do.
That was too funny.
You shouldn't just leave it.
You almost had to
What's
lift-
going on,
You almost had
Mega?
to lift me out here this now, man.
Why I feel like you throwing shit at my team or something?
I am throwing shit at your
Oh, he was
team.
throwing shade at your team. He's throwing shade at you. He's throwing shade at the broken headphone.
I
He's
have
throwing
always
shade at everything.
long said, and you walked in on the tail end of it, and I just wanted to end this, and we get into the next thing. The reason, because somebody asked me why I call you all the 49ers, and I say that they're a fraud because, but yet they are the first set of fans to promote the fact that the Dallas Cowboys have not won one in 30. Last time I checked, 31 was greater than 30, correct, Stat Boy?
Yeah, it is.
In any numerological tree around the world in form of numbers, 31 is
31's
more than 30. Now, I don't care if you've been to the Super Bowl since then and you lost. That only make you last to lose. What's the point of going if you could lose? So all I'm saying is, technically,
No, that's what losers say.
and technically,
We didn't make the playoffs. so
you
it
should
doesn't
not
make
even
a-
speak
We didn't
Miami
make the-
Dolphin.
We didn't make the playoffs, so what you worrying about going for?
They're saying the Dodgers. They're saying the Dodgers are the Lakers.
Listen, you ain't going nowhere yet.
Put your head
I know
down
I ain't going nowhere. You
and
you
go
living
look
in,
at your Larry Zonka
I-
and your
I
Jim
know
Kipp
my
and your
Dolphins
Bob
are going
Greasy
nowhere. I
and
know.
your Yeah,
but you
go look at all of
hoping,
them.
you hoping your heart can be broken more than mine, because mine been broken. I done. I
Yeah,
got to heal.
when you used to winning infinitely more than the Dolphins, then of course
See,
our
you
heart
always
would be
worry
broken.
about, you always worry about the past. I bring up the past as a problem.
You didn't even have to get in this. You know why?
I wasn't in it. You pulled me in.
No,
I was
you-
outside. I was
No.
being the nosy neighbor watching.
You hopped in and
You
said
pulled me
that's
in.
what losers say. And the irony of it all, the biggest loser in the room is the Miami Dolphins.
Really?
So go back to looking at your
You
gym.
mean more than the Yankees?
No, we're talking football now.
No, you switching the football, but you bring up losers, so I mean, we got to put everybody in
Well,
that.
if
we
you look
got
at
27,
Stop. 5 is more than 2.
You see, like this 27.
27
where
is
you,
more
where
than-
you in the 50s.
Listen.
No, see that.
They were still winning.
I'm not. Listen, I know Sac going through a lot, so I'm not going to draw to the fact right now.
Oh,
that
we got
one of
4
them-
teams. We got
one of
2.
them-
We got junior boys, senior boys, in the,
No.
in the BAIS
And
is
for
baseball
all of that,
championship,
for
and
all of
girls
that-
in the softball championship.
For all of
4
that,
teams.
For all of that, you got Uncle Lou rolling in his grave right now because everybody know that Yankee reference, because Uncle Lou is a Yankee, does not fly. Don't fly.
Why does it not fly?
First of
You
all,
mean
because we were talking football and you gone way off the reservation.
You try. See, when you get low, we're just supposed to get lower.
But you can't get lower because I done hit rock bottom in football. You could go
No,
off
I
in
didn't break.
baseball.
I break in for water, so I done gone through the rocks.
Okay, well, guess what? Let's get back to the point. First of all, you really can't get in this conversation because you all been 50 years without winning one, so cállate, silencio, por
Yeah, but
favor.
we the only one with a split up. Here I
Go,
go.
yeah, the
Here I
perfect
go.
season. Go think about the
Undefeated.
perfect season. Go think about that. Go look at Mercury Morris. Go look at the rest of them.
You
Hold
know,
on
see,
for a second.
right? But the minute y'all get kicked out the playoffs, I don't care how bad my Dolphins do. I can make sure
okay,
I
fine.
can pull up a seat right next to me in the losers' lounge, and I can bring you a Cohiba, a Romeo and Juliet.
Okay, so back to the team, the two teams that have been a little more relevant. We've only lost in the last 3 decades, not 5 like you are. So, the 49ers are the 49ers.
I'm going to bring this up in another time.
31 years they have not won a Super Bowl. 31 years they haven't held a trophy. That's 30 years. That's the bottom line. The fraud of it all is you direct all the hate toward Dallas to take away from the fact that you all have been a crumbled Camelot for 31 years.
Well, you don't mean the Niners.
Yeah.
But you see, the thing about us and y'all is, we don't have this 3-word slogan we say every year, though.
But that is.
This, our.
No. That, hey, stop. There's a strong contingent of
is
Cowboy
good.
fans
Hey, you want some of this
that
popcorn?
that live in the realm of reality, like myself. And there's others that are from Texas that only Jesus could tell them that the Dallas Cowboys are not going to win the Super Bowl this year. Until from when the season ends. It's on for next year, and it is our year, damn it.
See?
Round up the trailer
They-
parks,
I'll be
get the
like
duct
drinking
tape.
my coffee to pull this off.
We are going to the bowl, baby. And they're the
Every
same
year.
idiots that say Dak Prescott is horrible and we need to change Dak. And normally their eyes are looking right at each other like this when they say it. We need to change Dak Prescott. And those are the fans I look back and say, you know what? If it wasn't for Landry, I told this to MJ the other day, if it wasn't for Landry and Dorsett and Staubach and Drew Pearson and Tutor Jones and Randy White and me in early,
Wouldn't have been a Cowboy fan.
I wouldn't be a Cowboy fan based on the fans that they have in Texas.
Who would you support?
I was just going to ask you that.
Who would I support? Well, I'll be honest with you. If I look at it around what team, if the Cowboys weren't in the league, what team would I pull for that has some of the things that the Dallas Cowboys have? Swag, bravado, top-notch, high-profile players. Baltimore Ravens, son. I'd have to pull for Baltimore.
You believe that?
No.
I
It wouldn't be- it
I
wouldn't
would
be
sound.
why I say
I would never
Baltimore.
be part of the
He's
bang bang Niner gang.
He's based it on the last couple of years. But if
Yeah,
you
but
take
the
him all
last-
the way back to when he first became a Cowboy, he would not be saying the Ravens.
Excuse
First of all,
me.
they weren't even the Ravens.
They were the Baltimore coach with
I was-
Burt
I was-
Jones,
I was
and they
just
had some
gonna say.
talented players in Baltimore too.
So
So,
he's
I
like a-
definitely could have been. And Sam Ratigliano was their coach. So what are you talking about, bro?
I know it definitely
There are
would.
teams like the Steelers.
Yeah, and they
No.
used to beat up on them Steelers too. In between the Steelers winning Super Bowls, they were right there. Burt Jones was a legend. Burt Jones was the damn
You had
Buffalo Bills.
You had
quarter-
Buffalo Bills.
They ever did suck
Back
always.
in them days, you had Miami back in those. I'm talking in
No,
those days,
no,
but
no,
you're
no.
looking at what's going on now to make your judgment. So it's a bias just because they're a winning team.
I know the
No, no, no.
You look at it because they win.
But I know his top 3 teams he wouldn't pull for though, and I bet you I could.
No,
tell
because
Let me
because
show
he's
In
a cowboy and they
football,
rivals. So that
Oh, you mean in
he can't.
sports in general?
No, in football, not in
He
football.
can't, he
I
can't
know-
differentiate that right now. His
Number
mind
one-
won't allow that.
Number one,
Pearlie's in his feelings because I didn't pick the
number one, My pops would not pull for the Dolphins number 1. No.
Hallelujah.
The Eagles number 1.
Amen.
Dolphins 2 and Niners 3.
Any particular
That's
order.
because the Niners
No, no,
recent-
no, no.
recent
Let me tell you
history.
something.
That's
Let me
not
tell
the
you
total. That's
something.
not the total. Look at the whole picture.
Let me tell you something. There's another team you need to add on to that list.
The Chiefs.
Who you hate?
No. Who kind of hate that team more because of their fans?
Oh, I know who you mean. Green Bay.
No.
Not Green Bay.
Green Bay, listen, Green Bay. don't
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Thank you very
I was
much.
thinking that too.
You
I
got
was thinking
it.
that too.
Pittsburgh.
And see, let me tell you the problem with the Steeler fans. They run their mouths to the point of nauseum. You prove a point, then they tuck their tail, and just like the yellow terrible towel, they turn yellow like that terrible towel, and they disappear.
The thing is, it's not like that in Pittsburgh.
We had one that used to call the show. I had the nickname Out Turd Eating Steeler because he had all that talk to say. And then the Steelers got beat by the Cowboys 23-17 last season. And guess what? Ain't heard from him no more.
Leo Reyes, bro.
Remember him? Who?
That ain't Leo.
That ain't Leo.
I know it ain't Leo. I just said,
No,
no, Leo Reyes, you can
Le-
come and defend
No,
yourself.
he can't defend himself.
You know?
Because Leo is the kind of Steeler fan that will not defend himself in the rare fire. He will go to other chat groups and talk smack.
Oh.
So that's why he's double yellow. He's what you call a yellow belly sap sucker.
Who's the Pittsburgh Steelers fan?
Okay,
you mean
so
before
so
that,
it
though?
is those kind of Steeler fans, because they talk all that smack. When cut skin come, they turn into a 50cc motor scooter.
Gonzalez.
CCCC. What happened? So yeah, no, that's why I don't like Steeler fans from then. Because when they lose, they say nothing. Can't have nothing. Boy, but when they think they could win, they come. Here's number 7. How many times we heard number 7 when they started off 3-1? Number 7. Number 7 what? Number 7 what?
Brady got to 7 before them.
So they're a crew that you know that because of them I don't like their team.
Okay.
The Eagles, based on
I
their
hate the
fans,
Eagles.
I hate the
based
Eagles.
on their scumbucket stadium, their crappy city, and their whole
Horrible
they've
airport.
just arrived to the party. Because I mean the Cowboys got 5, the Giants got 4, the
Washington's got 3.
got 3, and they just got 2. So y'all just got to the party.
3-2.
The NFC East, the only
Now that
division in history.
that speaks to the greatness of the NFC.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I was
only
gonna
the
say,
only division in
but
history.
everybody had Super Bowls.
The only one.
But yeah, those are the reasons why I hate.
Can't stand Steelers.
I can't stand the Steelers. Not like basketball, where there is a particular individual that rubs me the wrong way, and I've called out his Rudy Poonis from the break, and now to the chagrin of many of his blind bronsexual followers, they don't like the truth smacking them in the face. But I'm right here waiting to remind you, I told you so. But back to the point, 31 is more than 30. We're not going to take the flack from you all. Either you all step up and win one, we step up and win one and call it a day. Now back to your point. I never, ever said this was our year. I will say this, though. As we get into the AFC and NFC, brought to you by the AFC report, brought to you by Green Pirate, and the NFC report brought to you, of course, by Margaritaville PI. We're getting into the NFL. We'll talk AFC first. We'll get into the NFC second. But before we get to that, and then we go into the break, right, Mr. Producer? Probably there is no way that I would even dream Dallas is going anywhere this year. As a matter of fact, I'm going anywhere this year.
You must have the
I
only
want-
Cowboy fan in us. Yeah.
No, because we have 2 picks in the
dead
front.
serious.
Shut up and let me hear me out. Hear my madness there, Sully.
No, they every talk, every conversation is next year will be this. Next year will be
stop.
that.
Allow me.
We brought in the linebacker. We brought in the nose tackle. We got these picks.
That was
Next
not,
year will be this.
That was not for this year. This year, I hope we lose out, and I hope our pick is nice and high.
But y'all trade that, right?
No, that's in 20.
No,
Jerry
no.
done swung you out there. Jerry done pulled one off on you all.
On who's y'all?
Wait, hold
All
on.
of y'all Cowboy haters.
Y'all
I'm not a
traded-
Cowboy hater.
Wait, it was a 27 first.
The 27.
It wasn't
first
the
round-
20 it wasn't-
No,
so you have
I thought it was the
both picks-
26.
You have both picks in 26.
No, we have both picks in 2026, Hala.
Both
we
what?
gave up
Do
the
you?
second
Check
round in
that out, please.
2026.
Check that out.
I will-
Please
I
send
can
me
tell
that.
it to you blindly. We gave up a 2025 or 26 second round pick and Mozzie Smith
This is for Quinnen Williams, right?
for Quinnen Williams.
Yeah, let me get the
And
trade
the
details.
first round pick that we gave up in the Quinnen Williams trade is the highest pick of the 2027 draft. In the 2026 draft, the Dallas Cowboys have not one but 2 first round picks. Eddie.
Wow. It was a 2026 second.
Jerry done swung you on.
He's right.
Jerry
He's
is a riverboat gambler.
This is by the NFL site.
As
He's
much
right.
as I want to put him in the Shady Oaks retirement home, he turns around and does that, and I say, by
he
God, the
traded
old man has still got it.
He traded the 27 first round pick and a 26 second.
So there are 4, i.e., back to my point.
Who's the second pick from?
Stop from Green Bay.
So you probably, it's all intents and purposes, it'll be a very high first round
higher
pick.
one. Yeah, the
And
higher
probably
one.
be
And then a
close to
very
be
low
like a
first
second,
round.
like a second
Yeah.
round pick.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, but those 2 first rounds can package to move up if we wanted to.
Yep.
To get who?
The defensive tackle from Ohio State. Tell him who it is. Number 2.
I don't know his name off rip. No, number two is Caleb Downs, isn't it?
Thank you very much.
That's a receiver though.
No, not Caleb Downs. The defensive lineman from
I should know this because I'm a
Ohio
I'm
State.
ashamed of myself.
the defensive lineman, the edge from Miami. Those are names that are up there that Dallas could definitely get to improve the defense. So basically, what Jerry
But
did.
y'all bringing the nose tackle in. Y'all don't need to use a first round pick on the defensive lineman. Y'all need cornerbacks.
Yeah,
don't you?
No,
We're
no,
talking
no.
about Arvell Reese, the
Arvell
middle
Reese.
linebacker.
Y'all need
I don't-
Ohio
secondary.
State, the beast.
Purdy.
He's secondary.
Forgive me,
Rather still remain edge rusher, not defensive tackle, edge, linebacker, and cornerback.
Even though you picked up, was supposed to be a very good linebacker.
Now, the linebacker
Logan
Wilson.
Wilson's a stop guy.
Now here's the deal,
He's the
Pearly.
future. He's for next year.
No, he's for now and into next year. You can wink all you want.
Pretty bitty boy.
For a 7th round pick,
So,
it's a freebie. Again, Jerry
For a
got
second and a first. A
No.
year later.
the
They didn't give up
Wilson was a 7th round pick.
7th round pick
Oh,
for Wilson
seventh,
only.
okay.
One
The
of
only-
our compensatory 7th round picks. So
out of the-
again,
out of the
Jerry
two
done
trades-
put the swing on y'all. Let me break
Keep
it down.
saying
with
y'all.
you.
Not y'all.
Y'all haters, I see you over there.
I'm not
Big.
hating.
Oh, that's for next year.
I'm just being,
I know.
you know.
Just being that guy.
Yeah.
You would be doing the same thing.
Exactly.
All right, so what are you
Of
talking about? Why are you
of
calling me a
course you
hater?
hate.
Of
No,
course
I
you
hate. No, I hate before.
Now,
Now,
now here's the
I don't
deal.
hate.
all right.
Here's
Actually,
the
I
deal.
hate the 49ers more.
Here's the deal.
The Bills even more.
Dallas and Jerry Jones and Will McClay and Stephen Jones, they took a lineman played for Penn State.
Oh lordy.
They blew some pixie dust on it, wished upon a star, threw it up in the air. And it turned into Kenny Clark, Quinnen Williams, the Wilson linebacker from Cincinnati, 2 first-round picks
How that all
in
turn
the
into that?
2026 and 1 in the 2027 draft. And it also freed up the money to sign Deron Bland, Smith, the linebacker, the offensive tackle,
Tyler Smith.
Tyler Smith, Lemke, the fullback, Deron Bland, and 1 more player. So we ended up signing 5 players. We ended up getting 2 quality defensive tackle hog moly studs in Kenny Clark and Quinnen Williams. You can't run on us no more. And they both of them get sacked, so they create pressure on the quarterback as well, destroy pockets. We will have
So are
opportunity.
you the Dallas Cowboys going to the Super Bowl? I want to hear that now.
The return of Demarion
Well,
Overshawn at linebacker, along with Wilson for this year. We'll see where
So
it
what
pans out.
is your so you got all these picks, you got all this. What is your prediction for the
My
Dallas
prediction
Cowboys for
is
next
the
year?
Dallas Cowboys will be infinitely better than they are this year. They will make a playoff run. And at that point, I'm going to stop talking because I know Jerry could mess up a perfect situation.
See, no.
Use a spot.
You
Use a
really
spot,
should-
Cowboy.
you should be-
Vando.
listen.
See, I told you there's a difference.
Yeah, I understand it could be 2 new seats being created. You
Now,
should run for one of
if
them.
you want me
I'm
to
just saying,
answer
I'm not on you.
like the prototypical Cowboy fan, then I will tell you, Pearly,
I want a specific
that
prediction.
hell yes, Skippy yes, we're going to the bowl next year, not the toilet bowl. We're going to all the bowls.
no, I know.
We're going to the Super Bowl,
Rose Bowl.
the toilet bowl, the Rose Bowl, the Orange Bowl, the Peach Bowl. We're going to all the bowls, and we're going to win them all.
What do I name over here again?
The Bahama Bowl,
Bahama
even though it's no
Bowl.
longer played in the Bahamas because we bungled it, and now they play it elsewhere in the United States, but it is labeled the Bahama Bowl
So it stopped now?
because they said our stadium was kapunkled up in Bahamanese. That's what they said it was, kapunkulization.
So we don't have that no more now.
No, we don't.
Oh, there you go.
So now, let's
Yet
get-
another blemish for this administration.
Okay.
Can I
Mess up a
talk
good
to
thing,
Naughty
yeah?
a minute now?
Wow, Mario Boleg, what's going on with you? Use my boy. You done lost Bahama Bowl and Jungle Well, you got Jungle, but you understand what I said. Go ahead.
Can I talk to Naughty now?
Oh, to me? Yeah.
Where will the Dallas Cowboys finish in the NFC East? First, second, or third?
This year?
Next year. I'm not worried about this year anymore. You said there's nothing up. You
Well,
said they're ready
based,
for next year.
based on the fact that we have not had a repeat winner in the NFC East in 24 years, and Philadelphia break it this year, the Dallas Cowboys next year will win the NFC East and break that streak and start a new streak again of not having back-to-back winners.
Okay, I'm going to leave it right
That's
there.
not that's
Speaking
not
of
that's not
Philly-
a terrible
right there.
that's not a terrible prediction.
But Philly
I'm gonna
got-
leave it.
Philly
That's
got-
not totally ludicrous.
I think
no.
Philly just got the easiest path to win the division with all those injuries in that
Yeah,
division right
I
now.
agree. And they just got Philly and the
Unless-
Dolphins and
unless-
another DB I can't remember from
Now
there.
you want me to sound like the delusional Cowboy fan?
No, please no.
We don't
no.
get Kobe eventually.
Really? Is that-
Listen,
you get-
y'all on the buy now.
Get
right now.
worse?
Y'all on the buy right now.
We on the buy
my
right now.
goodness.
So,
So you want some delusion?
all, we
Let
are
me,
playing, we are playing off the
let me
buy.
hit you with some
please no.
Delulu with no Salulu.
I gotta hear
Okay?
We are playing off the buy though.
Off the bye, we play the Raiders, all right?
Yeah.
And here we go. The delusional
Jeez.
Cowboy fan will jump up and say, hey, we beat the Raiders. We're 4-5-1. We can beat the Eagles next week because it is a division game. And I do believe we may be able to beat the Eagles next
In
week.
Dallas?
In Dallas with some of the defensive improvements. We ran them close at the beginning of the year with a crap defense. And I don't think CeeDee Lamb's going to drop 4 passes late in the game again. I'm just saying.
That defense has gotten worse though. That's the concern.
But so...
Oh, no, they made a
They
trade.
won the last
They
game.
Yeah,
made
but
a
let's-
trade.
hold on.
And they won the
They're
last
guy.
game before their bye.
Yeah,
too,
but
so
look
they
who they,
kind of
look who they
that's the
made a trade
Giants.
for.
I mean,
Jair Alexander, washed.
Yeah.
The next dude, washed.
he is washed. Alexander.
but I think Giants going to play in that system though, like how
So,
they had with Steve.
hypothetically,
if he does that, I will break.
They're not
I
asking
will
him to
break
come to be
something.
the leader.
We
They
gotta
asked
get
him
to
to
the-
give me a couple of good plays.
we
That's
got to get
it.
to the break, but hear me out, guys. The delusional portion of it. So say we beat the Eagles,
Lordy.
right? So now we're 5-5-1. All right? That's with 6 games left to play.
This I got to hear.
Now, this we got to hear, all right? And this is the delusional Cowboy fan. This is my impersonation. This is not me. There's a stretch there where we end with the Giants, Washington, and the Chargers. Those 3 games I think are winnable. But there is a gauntlet stretch in there that entails the Chiefs,
Loss.
the Lions,
Loss.
and somebody else. And I think in those 3 games, surprisingly, I've looked at who the Chiefs have lost to, Stat Boy. Mm-hmm. Dallas legitimately got a shot in that game if it gets into a shootout.
It has to get into a
Outside
shootout.
of that, the Chiefs win.
Yeah.
in Kansas City.
No, in Dallas.
No, but that could be a
Thanksgiving
toss.
or
That could be a
Christmas.
toss up though.
Right.
And you always play good in Thanksgiving too. Don't forget
Correct.
that.
But at the end of the day, I don't want it to go that route. I could get where they could say, okay, we get there and the time might work for us and we might get. I don't want us to get in. We don't need 2 first-round picks in the bottom 20. We need one nice and high or mid-range, at least,
you have-
11 or 12.
you have
and then
Philly?
that Packer pick.
You have Philly, Kansas City, Detroit, Minnesota, and the Chargers all in a row.
That could be 5 in a row.
5 in a row.
We're not, listen, if I go on record and say, listen, if I could go on record and say, hey, the Pittsburgh Steelers going to lose X amount of games in the next 6 games, I could look at my Cowboys and know based on what my Cowboys are on the offensive.
Yeah, this
here,
is gonna.
This is going to be one of them situations where we win 3 and we get to even, we lose a couple, it looks crazy, and then the last stretch all of a sudden, because people are going to lose out with division games and different things, they're going to be in the conversation. I don't want them even near there. I want them defunct and
You want them
gone
to tank?
now.
Yeah,
I
just
want
root
them
for the
tank
loss.
now. I
Yep.
want a top 10 pick belonging to Dallas.
Dallas
and
ain't gonna
whatever-
tank,
Exactly.
You know
I
that.
understand
You know
that.
that.
But you need a tankage there and get whatever Green Bay does. Hopefully they go out squadouche in the first round like they do because they're overrated cheeseheads. And boom. and their fans are a different breed of animal also. They're a totally different breed of animal. They have no recollection of Favre, no recollection of Starr. They start and begin everything with Aaron Rodgers, the LeBron James of the NFL. They have no sense when it comes to overall. So the founding franchises have all that head start and let an upstart expansion franchise like the Cowboys
Get fired.
and then the 49ers have more Super Bowls than yours.
Anyway, as we go to break, Colts had the ball on the line of 14, first and goal.
They do.
First and 10 on the 14 and couldn't
Kick the
move the
field
ball
goal.
out.
Had to kick the
That's
field goal.
what it
And they had to kick a field goal.
Yeah.
9 minutes in the 4th left.
They kick it here though.
16, 14.
16
You
17.
know,
Yeah, 16, 17
that's
in the
why
lineup.
my little pity parlay on the teaser, I took the Colts with 11.5 points. I mean, with the Falcons with 11.5 points because I don't know who they are. So I figured if I take points, I should be safe one way or another. And by God, I think I figured them out this week.
A lot of
The most bipolar team in the NFL.
the Falcons.
Yes, sir.
You don't know what to get.
But I keep telling you, they play good at home compared to on the road.
They on the road.
They're
No,
definitely
no,
on the
that's what
road.
I'm
They're in
saying.
Germany.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. They don't
Oh,
play
yeah,
good.
yeah,
They don't
yeah,
play
yeah.
good. on the road.
Nobody's at home.
That's true.
Let's get to the
We're
break.
in Berlin.
At Click, you set your course, not cancer. So when your journey takes an unexpected turn, you seek out the experts who've conquered it before, and you forge new paths to help fight cancers. For every route to a cure, for every care in the world. See how we're innovating cancer care at Cleveland Clinic today.
Naughty back at you, repping for the Island game. The NFL season is upon us, and the final push is back with the Island game, and you could win big all NFL season long. Every $20 bet made on the Island Game Sportsbook gets you registered for the grand drawing. $2,000 in October, $5,000 in November, and in December, an all-expense-paid trip to Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara, California. So it pays to play and win with the Island Game. The game you know, the friends you trust. And the Island Game always reminds you to play responsibly.
Bahamas! Are you ready for the ultimate Bud Light football experience? Buy 2 6-packs of Bud Light at any Jimmy's Wines and Spirits location or at participating liquor stores, and you're automatically entered to win. You could score an all-expense-paid trip to watch the Dolphins game live. Don't wait. Grab your Bud Light and get in the game today. Bud Light is distributed by Jimmy's Wines and Spirits, who reminds you to drink in moderation.
Beulah gal, can you believe this? We are now the patrol queens of the neighborhood.
We now large and in charge, so we need to check out what's going on in everybody's yard. What about that gun that we know that Junior and his homeboys just ran out? Can we report that too?
Of course we can.
But we could be in deep trouble if they find out.
We need to report what we see, Beulah. When you call Crime Stoppers, they just answer your call in Miami.
So then we can report everything? Guns, where they hiding the drugs, who shoot who part of which gang, or who disturbing the peace with the loud music and the motorcycles.
Then our neighborhood will be the best in the Bahamas, and everybody gonna want to come live here. And then our house price will go up, gal.
So what we waiting on? What's the number?
If you see something, say something. Let us all pitch in and stop the crime before it's your time. Call 328-8477 from Nassau or 242-300-8477 from the Family Islands. Or text us through the Crack Crime Bahamas app. Stop the crime before it's your time.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
We're back at you on the Press Box on the Sunday, November 9th edition of the Press Box, all brought to you, of course, by the Island Game, Green Parrot, Margaritaville PI, and Bud Light. Yours truly Naughty along with Stat Boy, Megaton, and of course, Earl the Pearl in studio. And we got Clint and Jay zooming in right now.
What's going on, Clint?
And before we get, y'all just hold on a second, because Clint zoomed in, right?
Yes,
I gotta talk with
Hey,
my
Clint.
I gotta talk to two of my favorite nephews on my nephew list, man. Where y'all at, nephews? Come talk to Uncle Naughty, man. What's going on with y'all? I don't want to talk to your daddy today. I talked to him enough, man. He done beat me in fantasy 2 weeks ago. I ain't recovered since. So what's going on? Who I got in there? I got Blake or I got Mason. I got both.
Hello.
What's going on, guys? You good on a Sunday? Dad taking care of y'all? Y'all ready for some football?
Yeah.
All right, who you pulling for today? I know you pulling for the Cowboys, even though we on the bye. Pull for the Cowboys. We can't lose this week. Pull for them.
Yeah, we're not going to lose this week, that's for sure.
That's for sure, but you guys doing good? Dad taking good care of y'all? Y'all having fun?
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Make sure I tax him today. Hit him up for pizza, hit him up for chicken, hit him up for everything, all right?
Yeah, they already have.
There you go. All right, man. Always good to hear from you guys. I'm glad to know you're doing well, man, all right? And I hear y'all doing big things, so Uncle Naughty's proud of you, man. Keep up the good work, all right, guys?
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. Have a good day.
Let's go and terrorize your daddy later. Do some more.
No, Daddy needs a break sometimes.
Not happening there, Clint. I'm listening to the background. I don't think it's happening today, buddy. I think they got you till at least the first half. They go wear you right out. But listen, before we get into the picks, we're talking about AFC, we're talking about NFC. 12:05 p.m. is the time right now. Let's get into the NFC, guys. I look at the landscape in the AFC. Pearly, let's talk about your Dolphins a little bit.
What are we going to talk about them? They suck.
No.
I mean, why are you trying to rub this in? I mean, really thought we were good friends. I thought we were like brothers here. How many of your boys call me Uncle Earl?
Hold on.
You lying there just trying to hurt me more? Oh, my goodness.
I said, what is there to talk about? I was looking out.
What's there to talk about? Dolphins suck.
This wasn't the same man who earlier was like, well, losers will say that's for next year.
No, I'm not making any excuses. I'm being real.
This ain't baseball. In baseball, he's that guy.
Yes.
Football, let him be not that guy.
But let's forget last week, Ray wasn't here.
I believe you ducked me.
It was the parade.
They told him to throw the side for parade last week.
The parade was Monday. I believe you ducked me.
The question is this. First and foremost,
don't forget though.
First and foremost, we want a little update. Obviously, you fired Greer, the GM.
Yeah.
You have a new GM, an interim GM.
They're filling out for
Are you going outside of the
There's going to be a search.
an
for a
outside
GM.
search for a GM?
The present GM is going to get an opportunity to interview, but they're going to go for a search. The reason why they've not fired McDaniels or done anything else, because you need a new general manager to come in, do an assessment. Is this the right coach? Does he have to do certain things differently? Should we fire him? Then they make some assessments on the team, and then they'll do what they have to do. My big disappointment on them is trade came, and you made one trade.
Yeah, but Pearly, you still got some draft picks. You still got some
No, we
pieces
got
moving forward.
10. We got 10 draft picks.
So, are you going to do better with these draft picks than you did prior?
I hope it should.
You had a bunch a couple of years ago, and we talked about it on the same show. You excited?
Greg gone, and I assume anybody else we get could be a step
You were
up.
foaming at the mouth. You were frothing. You were ready to go. You were rabid. You were ready to attack the draft. You had so many, and then
you trade up for a second round. You trade up for a second round for Severino, however you pronounce his name. I even didn't want to call him, and he's rated as the worst offensive lineman in the league. You pick a guy, Clark, a defensive tackle who's supposed to bring some toughness to the team, and you can't find him.
Jonathan Taylor touchdown. They just took the lead.
So what's the score now?
22-17 Indianapolis. That was like a 60-yard.
How much time left?
60 yard. That was an 83-yard.
83? I think about the 40. 6:02 left in the fourth. Jonathan.
They need to go for two though. They need to go for two. Now.
Yeah, they do.
Because either way,
210 yards.
210 total yards rushing.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor's up there today, boy. If you got him in fantasy, you just won. Off of Jonathan Taylor alone.
MVP Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor has 26 carries, 210 yards, 8.1 yards per carry, 2 TDs, a long of 83.
The MVP right there, folks.
I think Clint is trying to say something.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to touch back on McDaniel, why they haven't fired him. The reason is because they don't want a coach to come in right now.
Yes.
And then that coach start like, hey, I got to prove myself so I can keep a job or get a job.
Exactly.
And then you guys start winning.
Exactly.
No, they're going to keep McDaniels in,
Yeah.
let you all lose and tank the season, fire him when the season's
Yeah.
done.
Then you just
and
do
go
that
ahead.
fresh in the offseason.
I was being diplomatic in the way I said it, though, Clint.
I mean,
All right, let's get to
I got to keep it real for the people.
Yeah. Let's
No,
go
but
to
Clint is very right. It doesn't make sense bringing a coach
the
in
axe
now.
is definitely over McDaniel.
Yeah.
It probably going to fall right after the season.
Even though
over.
the team tries to say, and the players try to say he hasn't lost the locker room.
The 2-pointer failed.
Looking at their body language on the field, looking where they walk around.
Yeah, you can come back to us. We have no problem with that.
Yeah, go ahead.
2-pointer
All right,
failed,
go
by
ahead.
the way.
Let's go to the phone lines real quick. Talking Heads.
Good afternoon to the best talk show on this side of heaven.
Hey,
Thank you very much.
Mystery.
What's going on, Mystery?
All is well, man. Hey, Pearly.
Hey,
Pearly, I miss your voice, man. Where you been?
doing some things, trying to make some things happen.
All right, well, that's good. Progressive, right?
Yeah. Very national. Very national.
Okay, wonderful. So you know...
And he's doing it freely.
I think it's 2026.
A lot of movement.
I think next year, 2026 will be the last we see tour with the Dolphins, right?
Well, actually, I don't know so because I saw
They can trade him and Chubb.
I saw an article saying that Tua may be back next year, and all because of the salary cap.
No,
other
sir.
than nothing else.
No. He ain't gonna be back, buddy.
Who's going to take a $50 million contract? If you find one team to take a $50 million contract, I got $2 million. You find someone.
Release some guys. No. We getting. I think is 2 or 3 trades for quarterbacks in coming out of college.
There's a couple of good quarterbacks because sellers that the Dolphins could pick up, but I think he'll still need a year to sit under somebody. The Lakers, the Dolphins ain't gonna be crap again next year, so you may as well just ride it through.
You said you won't be crap next year.
From the top, Greg gone, then we can let McDaniels go.
Okay. Yeah,
Greg, that's a package. Greg, McDaniels, and Tua.
Greg gone.
And then we could let Tyreek Hill go.
He'd probably be gone after the.
Y'all got some money from Tyreek Hill releasing him.
If we wait till after the season, he's owed $31 million. If we wait till after the season, it'll only be like a $10 million cap hit.
$10 million.
You got to do the post June 1st designation thing like that. Cut him.
But y'all realize y'all believe now that if Tua get traded, right?
This won't happen.
Y'all believe any team would start Tua?
No.
Name me one team you think would start Tua.
Maybe Las Vegas right now. That's about it.
You'll be surprised. I've seen
the Browns.
I've seen
Browns.
I've seen quarterbacks who we wrote off. Bakerfield, whatever his name is.
Mayfield, yes.
Who was considered done, washed, and now he is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL, maybe top 15.
Top 6-ish, above top 15,
top 10,
definitely top 10, yeah.
And they had him written off the same way. We talking about Tua,
Sam Darnold,
but
all these guys.
He didn't have the kind of injuries Tua had. I'm talking about the concussion.
Yeah, but Tua ain't done for 2 years, so I mean, come on.
Yeah, but that don't mean they're still lagging around.
Yeah, but
hold on, guys. Clint trying to make a point. Go ahead, Clint.
I was just saying, Flacco, he did well when he left Cleveland as well, just like Baker. So they're saying the cure to being a good quarterback is just
get out of Cleveland. Yeah, get out of Cleveland.
So you never know. I'm not knocking. I'm not saying you never know. But the point is, because of the salary cap ramifications, Tua will be the quarterback next year, whether you like it or not. And maybe we don't like it, but that can happen.
All right. Can I raise a bet? Can I raise a bet on this show?
You ain't paying
No. You can leave now. You do not pay your bets. Now stop it.
That was only a shirt.
No. It's the principality of it, buddy. You never watched Friday?
The principality of it, man.
Let me sound my inner big worm.
Pays on love.
It's the principality of it, Smokey. When you squelch on my bet, you squelch on my emotions.
Okay. All right. Well, Noddy, just save this clip, okay? Save this. Tua will not be back with the Miami Dolphins as a starting quarterback next season.
Wait, now. Hold on. See, you put a little caveat in that now. So you're trying to say he may be back with the Dolphins, but he'll be on the bench. That's what you're saying.
That's right. He wouldn't be the starting quarterback.
All right. Okay. See, that's a different story now. That's a different story. I said he will be uniform next year.
And he'll start. Who are they going to find to replace him?
I think Noddy could go over there and be the starting quarterback over.
I'm not stupid.
No, what you're going to see happen is Miami.
I enjoy my latter years with MJ.
What you're going to see is Miami's going to draft a quarterback. They're going to put him behind Tua for maybe the first half of the season.
Yeah, and then they bring him in.
And then he brings
Depending
in.
on how the season goes.
So Tua will become the new Russell Wilson.
Yes.
Like what Flacco did with Lamar.
Yes, exactly. That's what's going to happen. You watch.
And Smith.
So let's save this clip and we'll see if Mystery was right or Pearly was right.
You all have a good one, guys.
All right, Mystery. Be safe. Have a good one out there.
And what's the point of putting a rookie quarterback behind an NFL quarterback for the first half? You want them to sit and learn. He ain't going to learn anything behind Tua.
No, it depends on who your backup, the number 2 quarterback is. That's who the teacher would be.
I'm just saying, if you have a rookie coming to Miami next year, I say start him. You don't want him to learn any bad habits from Tua.
See bad habits.
Listen, the way he can't
the key move, there'll be a couple of key moves. Who's the backup quarterback, who the quarterback's coach is, and who the head coach is will matter.
Yeah. But his body language just sucks right now.
And he's a bad leader. Every time he goes to the post-game presser,
I could see him not being in Miami and they just taking that cap hit. I could see that happening next year.
You know how much that could be? I think it's.
I know it could be, but if Denver could do it with Russell Wilson, but
Denver's cap,
but Denver managed to rebuild.
They had to eat that $70-something million.
And now they're 8-2, and they just made the playoffs last year.
Tour with that, but it's almost like he don't want to.
Well, you know what? And I have no problem with it. I just say Miami Dolphin fans, if they do that, be prepared for a slow growth.
Yeah.
That's all. Be prepared. Don't expect nothing. Because what you're doing is investing in let's say they do it for 26, you're investing in 28, 29, or maybe even 30.
Well, don't forget today we got Rich Eisen taking us home with the final 10. And it's another episode of What's More Likely, and Rich is going to break down the Rams, 49ers, the state of the Bears, Bills, Steelers, Falcons, and more. So listen out for that as we slide from the AFC into the NFC report. All brought
We
to
didn't
you
even talk my Ravens.
Go ahead about your Ravens.
No, not much to say. We're going to run the table. That's all I had to say.
But I really think I've got a weaker schedule compared to your competition, especially the Pittsburgh, who leads that division. You're only a game and a half behind
Indy
Pittsburgh
didn't
right
do us
now.
no favors.
with
Indy
8
should have
games
beat
to-
them last week, but it
that's
is what it
okay.
is.
You got 2 games in
Yeah,
hand
they
versus
got some
Pittsburgh.
games. Yeah, tonight
So-
against the Chargers, I think they lose that. So
I think
Should be fun.
you know, like I said, Pittsburgh 1-2 in their last 3 games. I got them going 1-5 or 2-4 in the next 6. So we'll see where it pans out. But I still say Baltimore wins that division late. Baltimore wins that division at the wire, and they get in the playoffs. They might even get a first round bye.
You know they run.
I won't be surprised.
No, we'd have to get the 1 seed for the first round.
All
Bye,
right, well,
remember?
well,
Because
yeah.
only the number 1 team
Yeah,
gets
only one
it.
team.
Only
You know-
one thing.
Yeah, only the one
Yeah,
team
they
gets
won't
it.
get the one. They won't get the
But
one.
you know
This
the
ain't baseball.
You know the running joke is with the Pittsburgh Steelers though.
What's that?
It's the reason
Start
why
the
they
season
do,
great.
No, they see they owe, so that's why at 1:00 games they'd be fresh. Everything after 4 and them night games. Look at their record. They win all their 1:00 games.
Yeah, everything after that,
They win all their 1:00 games. Anything after that, they lost.
they're geriatric.
And they play tonight 8:20, right?
Exactly.
In LA.
In LA.
In LA.
They
In
lost.
LA.
They could be.
Okay, you get Cam, you get Art, you get TJ Watt. These old guys, man.
The problem is
defense on it.
the Chargers play down to competition, though. That's the problem. They
Yeah,
won
but
by
I think
7
all-
against
I
the
think all-
Titans.
I
I don't think
our
this
boys-
is. I don't think this is a play down though. I think they will play for this because
they're trying to get
Aaron
in.
Rodgers
and
they're
they
trying to
and
get
they
in.
know that they got playoff possibilities. and
Implications, yeah.
implications. All right, so we got that. Let's slide over to the NFC report now, brought to you, of course, by Margaritaville PI. We touched on it. I mean, I'll let Clint expand on it a little bit, but I like what we did with the trade for Micah. I like the pieces that we've gotten. I like the pieces that we've been able to sign with that money. I like the future picks that we got. I think we're in a good spot. I don't want us to chase a pipe dream trying to win, because even if we do make the playoffs, it's one and done. Build around this team. The offense is set. All right? Add 1 or 2 little pieces on the O-line if needs be as backup pieces, but we're good there. Focus on the defense. Build around Kenny Clark. Build around Williams, Quinnen Williams. Build around the young talent we have there, and add to it with picks in free agency, because we'll have money to spend. And I think Dallas will be on the upswing, but don't look for him to do it this year. If you're sitting there thinking playoffs and stuff, no. More beneficial to the Cowboys this year would finish with the worst record they can possible and get that highest pick in the first round out of the 2 first-round picks that we have. But I think moving forward for the future, there's a lot of building blocks to be happy about and feel positive vibes about. And it's good to see Jerry actually got off his old keister and flipped this thing, because we were ready to lynch him, and they got to give him props because he's flipped it into something where Dallas looks like they've won this trade. What say you, Clint?
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. Like, obviously everybody, it's no secret. Our defense is just atrocious. And he made a big move, and we go, well, that was awesome. And yeah, we need to just in the draft really go after defensive players. Well. And like you said, a couple offensive linemen just in case of injuries, because they get banged up plenty. But the offense is straight. Our defense needs to hold people to under 30 points to give us a shot.
And just a little update in this game with the Falcons and the Colts. The Colts look to be fool's gold to me, people, because they're allowing the Falcons to walk down the field like a hot knife through warm butter right now.
First and goal. They are
First and goal. And it's first and goal.
They are Sauce Gardner.
They are.
Nothing you like more.
That's from missing.
So
I
hear you saying they the fools go. Who would we say would be the two, maybe 3 teams, the 4 teams that we consider are the real teams of the NFL this year?
Legit teams.
Legit teams.
Right now.
Threats?
Yeah.
Right now.
AFC, NFC.
I'll give you.
The Rams.
Yes, I was just going to say that.
The Rams are definitely a legit all-around team.
Green Bay?
Detroit.
No, Green Bay's a pretender.
Yeah.
Really?
Green Bay's a pretender, and I'll tell you why. They got tied by the Cowboys. They lost to the Panthers. They lost to the Browns, and they lost to somebody else.
No, they didn't lose to anyone else. Did they lose to somebody else?
Yes, they did.
They got 2 losses.
Carolina. They lost to
All right.
Carolina.
lost to
Cleveland, and they tied Dallas.
And they tied with Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Would we say Detroit?
Detroit's going to be legit, but what's going to hurt them in the playoffs, I think, is losing Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson.
Correct.
I think that'll hurt them in the playoffs.
Would we say the Philadelphia Eagles? I think the Philadelphia Eagles the favorite to come out of the
You have to say the
NFC.
Philly because they're the defending champs. You got to give Philly their credit.
What about the Seahawks?
Rising dark horse.
Could be your out of left field dark horse contender. Shock
Be in the NFC title.
Let me ask Clint.
Yeah, what I
let me
said.
ask Clint this one.
Win it all.
Let me ask Clint. Win it all.
Dark horse, win it all. The offense and the defense.
I like
play.
Let me ask Clint this one. What about them 49ers, Clint?
Nah, boy.
Hold on.
They'll make the playoffs, but the injuries.
Now, I understand Sam done put up some numbers against the 49ers this year. I understand you and your feelings.
No, they
but this
Boy, we whooped they butt the first week,
this
boy.
this USC Sam.
Let me ask you
USC
this.
Sam.
Icy Ghost out?
No, that ain't him no more.
okay.
Let me ask you this
USC
question.
Sam, okay?
Naughty, let me ask this question. Are the New England Patriots for real or are they fool's gold?
We'll find out today.
No, horrible. Look at
For real.
We'll find out today.
who they played.
Atlanta just scored, fellas. 23-22.
We will
But
find out today.
Look who New England has played this year. Honestly, Cleveland, Jets, Miami. They haven't played any.
They're playing the fourth place. They're playing the
Watch
fourth
them, they
place
play
record.
Tampa.
Oh, they played the Bills too.
They can't control. They beat the Bills.
That's the vision.
In Buffalo.
Anything
That's
can
the
happen.
only
In
team.
Buffalo.
That can happen and that can happen. Miami beat
Well,
them one year.
from what and you know this
That's
better
only
than
been Miami
anybody.
Bobby
From the should be the MVP every year. They should win the Super Bowl.
They
every
only
year,
go as far
and
as he
it doesn't
carry them.
happen.
He only and when he can't move, that's it.
Bingo.
But you know what, though? To me,
Baltimore people say that too.
yeah, but see,
Now, you know there's one team that I look at and I can't figure out because they too play down to the talent, but
Are you
they
talking
just,
about Denver?
yeah, but they win.
Yeah, Denver.
Denver's not
8-2.
good. Denver's not going to go far.
I don't think so either.
Denver remind me
What you say? What you say, Clint?
This is one of the best years for
Denver,
like parity.
no.
Hold on, let
Denver, they cannot get that offense going. Their defense is literally winning them every game.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, see,
Okay.
and that's the problem because they remind me what Kansas City was doing last year.
25-22.
Those games are so close, less than 3 points and all that.
Yeah.
Eventually, you got to end up throwing the ball. You got to rely on your offense to win. That game against the Giants, I thought that was going to be the turning point for them.
I mean, that was ridiculous.
How
30
you
points in
come
a
back
quarter.
with 35 points in a quarter? Never happened in NFL history. And then the following week,
Their offense is
you
inconsistent
start slow.
because they beat Dallas like handily, scored 40 or 44.
Yeah, they
something
scored
like
over
that.
40
But
points.
then
Right.
against the Raiders, and they get us a division game, 10 points. They're too inconsistent.
So let's look at the old team, that the geriatric team. Can Aaron Rodgers lead the Steelers to a good playoff
Super Bowl?
run?
No.
Come on,
No.
man.
Steelers,
I said a good playoff run.
Steelers don't make a playoff run, in my opinion. I don't think they make the playoffs.
And I'm beginning to feel that
And if
too.
they do, they're one and done as a wild card. They're not going to win the
The
division.
league's wide
Baltimore
open
wins
right
the
now.
They
division.
got the Chargers. They
That's-
got the Bengals.
That's
Le-
what
the
they
league-
They
league's
got the
wide
Bears,
open
the
right
Bills. They got the Ravens.
Twice.
They got the Dolphins. They got the Lions.
Just a quick update here. Atlanta got the 2
Yeah, the
point
two-pointer.
conversion. They're 25-22 Falcons.
Of the ball. So
Told
we'll see
you,
what
but
they
he
do.
better suck on the road.
No, but I really like LA though. LA is a sneaky
I like
team.
the- I like
Rams
the
are-
Rams.
the
Rams
Rams
are
are a very
Rams.
good team.
I like the Rams.
Go ahead, Clint.
As of right now, I have the Rams as the number one team in the NFL.
We can find
They're
out.
just all around good.
All
Their
around
defense
good.
is
The
incredible.
The Rams could be that number one team. all the way
I
around.
see
They
whoever
could be.
I see whoever comes out of the NFC winning the Super Bowl again this year. I don't see an AFC team that can
I
win the
agree.
Super Bowl.
I agree. I don't.
I don't want us to forget the Chiefs still there, you know.
I don't know.
But right now they're at 5-4. So if they
What
gotta
they
keep
allowed-
them out,
Yeah, that's the
what
thing.
they allow
Everybody try to
Buffalo
keep
to
them
do
up.
to them, even though Buffalo does it, you did say it. Buffalo does it to them every regular season.
But in the playoffs,
Yeah.
if they buck,
It's a
I
different
told you
story.
that last week.
Yes.
Buffalo beats them in the regular season
Yep.
every year and loses to them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Clint did say that.
Yeah.
He did. It's the truth. The league's very wide open right now, though. Very wide open.
You know, is it wide open? Is it competitive or injuries?
Injuries have made it. Injuries have made it wide open.
Injuries has been a big part right now in the NFL season.
Is it? Then I'll ask you this question: is it because the players are bigger, faster, and hitting harder, or there's
No,
bad
it's,
conditioning?
you know what it is?
I always
bad
said-
conditioning.
I always said once they stop hitting in practice, they don't. That took the aspect of trying to get your body conditioned for the game.
Okay.
The game speed, the game speeds up. You can't be too hard touching.
Is it?
in practice.
Is it because it's a shorter preseason as well, Clint? What you say?
No, I don't believe in that. I don't believe it has anything to do with conditioning. These guys are all finely tuned machines. For whatever reason, and I don't know how you fix this, you need to be able to protect your ACL and PCL and all that else.
I've never seen so much.
A big part of it is that turf that they play on.
Especially,
Yeah, turf is horrible. I hate turf.
Especially
it's
New
so
York.
Bad for
But
players,
y'all complaining about turf. Look how far turf has come, man, from the dreaded AstroTurf. I watched the wide receiver for the Bears, all 2 of his ACLs in a game on old school AstroTurf in Philadelphia. The AstroTurf of the 90s and the early 2000s was horrible.
It was.
So, I admit that the turf of today is an improvement, but it's still
It looked better on TV though. That AstroTurf
Hold
on
on.
TV looked great.
What do they
but
play on in the Giant Stadium?
That's the synthetic turf.
Because, buddy, that's they have a record of injuries
UCL,
in that stadium.
MetLife is horrible.
MetLife.
Boy,
That's
Washington has a record.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
And especially when you leave your quarterback in and you're down 30 points in the fourth quarter.
Just genius coaching. Genius coaching right there.
It's
All
hard
right,
to see it.
Mr. Producer.
Did you guys see the stat? And
Identical.
And Daniels
on the
and
same
Alex-
day in the same
Alex-
stadium.
Yep.
Man,
and Alex Smith and Joe Theismann both broke the same bone, the same play, same yardage.
They can't have any good quarterback in Washington. They can't.
Washington is hexed, man. So we're going to take the break now. And on the flip side of the break, we'll get back in. We'll get ready for the picks, all brought to you, of course, by The Island Game.
Alrighty.
We got all our NFL picks coming up on the flip side of the break. We'll update you on the game going on right now in Germany between the Colts and the Falcons. That's about to wrap up. So on the flip side of the break, we'll let you know how that ended up. We'll get our picks lined up for you for the day. And we'll get you ready for Rich Eisen with the final 10 today and what's more likely. And that's all coming up on the flip side of the break as the Sunday, November 9th edition of the Press Box continues right after this.
You try to rest, but roll with the best. For all your printing needs, there ain't no one better, no. For posters and binders, window decals, greeting cards and newsletters. No job too big and there's no job too small. You name it, we can print it. Just give us a call. Let Print Masters bring your masterpiece to life.
Located in the Nassau Guardian Building, telephone 302-2361.
Going to the end zone, reaching up and making the grab.
Bahamas, are you ready for the ultimate Bud Light football experience? Buy 2 6-packs of Bud Light at any Jimmy's Wines and Spirits location or at participating liquor stores, and you're automatically entered to win. You could score an all-expense-paid trip to watch the Dolphins game live. Don't wait. Grab your Bud Light and get in the game today. Bud Light is distributed by Jimmy's Wines and Spirits, who reminds you to drink in moderation.
Always on the go? Missed a show? You can now listen to Guardian Radio talk shows anytime, anywhere on Spotify and YouTube by searching Guardian Radio 96.9 FM or by entering the name of your favorite show. You can also listen by logging on to GuardianTalkRadio.com and clicking on the podcast tab. Guardian Radio, continuing to provide you with fresh news and smart talk anywhere, anytime, all day.
Naughty back at you, repping for the Island Game. The NFL season is upon us, and the final push is back with the Island Game, and you could win big all NFL season long. Every $20 bet made on the Island Game Sportsbook gets you registered for the grand drawing. $2,000 in September, $3,000 in October, $5,000 in November, and in December, an all-expense-paid trip to Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara, California. So it pays to play and win with the Island Game. The game you know, the friends you trust. And the Island Game always reminds you to play responsibly.
Love the show? Want to give 2300 for our rates and packages. That's 302-2300. Become a sponsor on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
We're back at you on the Sunday, November 9th edition of the Press Box, brought to you, of course, by the Island Game, Green Parrot, Margaritaville PI, and Bud Light. Along with Stat Boy, Mega, the Pearl, and Clinton J via Zoom. Back at you. 12:30 p.m. is the time. And it's time to get up into our NFL picks. Before we do that, though, Stat Boy, give us an update on that game over there in Germany.
It's 4th down, 24 seconds. Pittman just caught the ball, 25-22 Atlanta. So looks like they're gonna spike the ball and go for the field goal. No, the Falcons called a timeout with 23 seconds. So I guess Atlanta's gonna concede the field goal because Bodgley, mind you, has missed the extra point and a 53-yard field goal.
So if he makes the field goal,
so if he makes the field goal, Atlanta has. They called it with 29 seconds. So
and maybe
Atlanta
that's some ice into the kicker as well too.
True that.
3 birds with 1 stone.
Very true. And then
Score tied.
Kick the ball. It's tied.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm blind. So it's 25-all.
We're
just on a delay.
You're on a delay.
Yeah, I'm on a delay.
Me too. And my delay slower than your delay.
Yes.
Dolphins been on a delay from the
he hasn't even kicked the ball yet.
Yeah, he just kicked, so it is 25-25. Atlanta will get the ball
Mine
back.
still ain't kicked yet.
With 25 seconds.
Just kicked.
We're like 5 seconds behind, and Megan's like 30 seconds.
Imagine we had this and walking to the anyway. Let's carry on smiling.
Bears and I did for the extra point in this game. Did won the game.
Exactly. He missed the 53-yarder earlier, so that would have been the go-ahead field goal right there.
Yeah.
All right. Now, listen, don't forget, man, the Island Game, as we get into our picks, great promotion going on, the final push. Every $20 bet that you make, you're going to get registered for the grand prize drawing. They've given away $2,000 in September. They've given away $3,000 in October. They're
They
going
ain't
to
called
give
my
away
name yet. So.
$5,000 in November. And for December, the grand prize, an all-expense-paid trip to Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara, California.
Gaylord Newbold is the winner last year for that.
Gaylord, big Cowboy fan, was the winner last year, man. So he went and enjoyed it.
He sure
and
did.
Island Game is doing it again for you this year. All you have to do, $20 bet or more. For more information with the final push at the Island Game, simply log on to theislandgame.com. And the Island Game always reminds you to play responsibly.
Amen.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 big games for you left on the schedule. Only 14 this week because teams are on bye. Falcons and Colts are tied at 25.
Great game.
Browns and the Jets, 2-6 versus 1-7. I think with no Quinnen Williams, with no Sauce Gardner, I think I'm going to roll my dice. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to think Cleveland could cover 2.5 points. I think I'll go with the Browns minus 2.5.
I'm going to ride with the Browns as well.
Cleveland.
Yeah, give me Cleveland with this one.
Who you got, Clint?
Yeah, I think Cleveland's just going to.
He's a quarterback for the Jets, too, so.
That's his quarterback.
You can't put in Tyrod.
And Garrett Wilson's coming back after 2 weeks off.
Need him for fantasy.
I need him for fantasy. That's about it.
And maybe Miles Garrett will have 6 sacks.
Probably, yeah.
Now, this is an interesting game. Jaguars and the Texans. A lot of people have been going back and forth all week. I'm going to have to go with the Jaguars in this for one simple reason. No C.J. Stroud for the Texans.
Yeah, give me Jacksonville.
And when Davis is quarterback for the Texans, it is an absolute nightmare.
But there is also no Travis Hunter for the Jags or Brian Thomas Jr. They are both out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but
it's interesting.
But Lawrence, I think, will use Washington, the wide receiver, because he's got good chemistry with him. He'll use Travis Etienne at the backfield, and I think they'll work the tight ends. So
So they also got Myers in the trade, so they're going to try to use
Jacoby makes his debut today.
Gives him a shorthand.
Yeah,
I still just think that Trevor Lawrence is just garbage. I don't think he's a good NFL quarterback at all. He's so bad. I don't think they win this game.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree with you. I just think Davis is even worse than him.
Davis Mills.
Davis Mills.
Yeah, Mills is worse.
He is a backup. I mean, listen,
Chubb and Marks are just going to run the ball.
So we'll see where it goes.
So you taking the Texans, Clint?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm taking the Texans too.
I got to go with Jacksonville, but that one it's in Houston, so they could get it done.
What you got, Pearly?
Boy, you got me on this one. I'm going to go with the Texans.
Intentional grounding in the Falcons-Colts game. So loss of down, 9 seconds left, 25 all. And that's a 10-second runoff, so they're going to overtime. Overtime, end of regulation.
Thanks for the update, Starboy, and the breakdown with the penalty as well there. So now they're going straight to overtime. We'll keep an eye on that.
It's a great game.
Big AFC East matchup. We got the Bills on the road against the Dolphins. Point one. It's just by how many. I like the Bills. The Dolphins, I don't think are in the same category, in the same league. I know it's a division game, and some points may go up, but I think the Bills get this done.
Nope.
What say you guys?
Buffalo.
Yeah, I don't see the Dolphins winning this game. I do know. I think it was Kyle Brandt was saying for some reason he thinks. Oh no, it was Adam Rank. For some reason, he just thinks that the Dolphins are going to win this game. But
Adam Rank is a notorious. His
could
picks
be
are rank.
It could be a letdown.
Fitting name.
It could be a letdown play because they had an emotional win over Kansas City.
Yeah.
The Dolphins are playing for pride right now.
Well, you can run
but
on
my heart.
And this is a spin.
My heart says Miami, but my head.
But I should run for politics because I know how to spin.
That was a spin.
But I should run for politics because I spin.
My heart says Miami, but my head is saying, "Pearly, don't be stupid. Go with Bubba.
Pick Buffalo.
Buffalo and the points."
Yeah, this game in Miami, right?
It is.
Yeah, I say give it Buffalo.
I think it's unanimous all the way around. We got the Bills there. Interesting game at 1 o'clock in Tampa. The Buccaneers taking on the Patriots. I like the Bucs coming off the bye. They're at home, and I think they're good enough to cover 2.5 points against the Patriots. I think the Patriots are a good team, but they got to prove it to me. And Atlanta almost ran them down last week. So
that's true.
I got to see you against some good compo. They're 1-6 straight, but who have they really beaten that 6-game stretch?
But this is their test this week. This right here is their first test of the season. I think Tampa Bay is a better team. I think the Patriots are a fourth-place team playing what they're doing. They're beating fourth-place teams that haven't improved from last year.
And Clint, if I'm not mistaken,
I take Tampa Bay
they got
in the
a Mike Evans return this week in Tampa,
No,
correct?
he's still out.
No.
He's
Mike
still
Evans
out?
is done.
You're my fan. Trust me, you're my fan.
Like week 14, 15.
Yeah.
He does
Godwin remains out.
Yeah,
It's broken
it's going to be
collarbone.
in Buka and Pez again.
Am I the lone wolf? I'm going with New England. I don't know why. This is one of those games.
I was giving New England this game.
This is one of those games I didn't want to touch. You just don't want to touch these type of games. But I don't know, something about how Drake May is playing. I like it.
Yeah, he's playing
got
great,
chemistry. I know they're
Goody
playing
is
weak
out.
teams. I know.
This is superior defense he's playing against this week.
It is.
They
I just like
haven't
New
they haven't
England.
proven themselves yet. They haven't played anybody that's worthwhile except the Bills, and that was just that's just them getting their yearly win against them. I think Tampa runs all over them.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, we got the Giants and the Bears. I like the Bears to win this one, and I think the Bears win this by a touchdown.
You know what? I agree with you. I think. The Bears.
The Giants with the loss of Scatterbo. And,
Yes.
And Malik Neighbors.
And the Culture Vultures, the Culture Vulture brothers are no longer together until next season. And minus Neighbors.
Culture
Brothers. Come on now.
That's how you said it.
That's the two white boys that I don't want to be YNs as bad as all outdoors.
Yeah.
What's going on, Big Blue?
All right, I tell you, Culture Vulture, the two of them, chomp.
It's so
But
weird
I like-
to say this, but I think that this is going to be the highest scoring game of the day.
I think points are going up.
Points.
For sure, I think points are going to go up. I think the over is a given in this. But I just think the Bears at home, the defense has issues, but I think it's a little better than the Giants' defense, who's been horrible the last couple of weeks. And I think the offense under Johnson is going to pull enough players out of the bag to win this one. I mean, they threw up, what? The Bengals threw up 42 last week. They threw up 47.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Give me Chicago in this one too, though.
Yeah, I believe the Bears. I think Doozy's going to come back this week too. He had a stinker last week, so he's going to come back playing with a vengeance.
He was almost like non-existent in that game.
0 points. 0.
Sheesh.
I mean, I think that this is going to be a competitive game, like you guys say. Some points could go up in this, but I think the Bears are just the better offense, and they're at home.
Yeah, they are, but they are the better offense right now. I didn't want a healthy offense too. But we know how they go. They go, sometimes as far as Caleb carry them.
Yeah.
Swift is still a little banged up. He's going to play, but Monangai has played incredible.
Been great.
Well,
Yes, he has.
Been good.
Ravens and the Vikings. Ravens have won 2 straight. I like them to go for 3 straight here. I think the offense is healthy. I think the defense has gotten healthy and improved over the last couple of weeks. And I think Harbaugh has this team resilient. Lamar Jackson returned and said every week is a must-win situation. I think they see what's in front of them with a weaker schedule that they do have compared to other teams having a tough schedule, and the division is theirs to win. So I like them to go on the road and win today. I like them to actually win by a touchdown.
I just need them to get up there, Soren, so McCarthy get it.
Yeah, we're gonna beat them, and I really want this win. My boy Thomas has been talking too much trash all week. When we beat y'all in Minnesota, keep that same talk.
Yeah,
Okay.
against, I'm sorry,
Ravens.
I was getting
Yeah.
Baltimore. Yeah.
I think the Ravens are going to take this one as well. They started off horribly. They want to prove that they are the team in the AFC. They're coming out to win every game from here on out.
100%. Baltimore.
So I think the Ravens get it done more out of necessity than anything else.
Yep.
We move to the Saints and the Panthers. I like the Panthers to win this one, and I like the Panthers to win this one in the blowout. It's a division game. The Saints have got some issues on the defensive front, especially against the run. Rico Dowdle is playing like a man on fire.
He is.
Yeah, he been running.
Bryce Young has quietly won 4 in a row.
As bad as I want the Saints to win this, because I really need them to start winning some games, so Miami could jump from number 5 pick to number 2 pick, one pick.
They're in full stink mode.
But the Panthers going to win it.
And it's in Carolina. Give me the Panthers. That's a tough game, though, division game, but I'll go with Carolina.
Carolina's defense has been sneakily good this year.
Very good, yes.
So, and we all know it's no secret that it's just not clicking at all.
It's horrible.
I think the Panthers win and convincingly.
All right, we got 5 more to go. We got to make them quick because I'm getting a sign from Mr. Producer.
Okay.
Cardinals against the Seahawks. Listen, I
Hawks.
think the permanent change to Jacoby Brissett at quarterback in Arizona is going to work for them. Look for Kyler Murray to be traded out of there in the offseason. I like the Seahawks at home. Their 12th man is always tough to play against with the fans and the noise there. They're playing well on offense. They're playing well on defense. They're playing well on special teams. And like I told Mega, Sam Darnold is no longer the Jets. He's the USC Jets.
This is being quick.
Give me the Seahawks in this one.
Seattle. I'm going Seattle.
This is you being a word that rhymes with quick.
Big game for JSN. Seattle wins.
Yeah, man, he's been awfully good, bro.
Everybody, Seattle.
Number one receiver.
On pace for 2,000.
There you go. Let's move to the Lions and the Commanders. Listen, man, Lions in this one across the board. The Commanders, I think they're done.
I think the Lions starting to build momentum. I think they're starting to improve. Starting to click. Thank you very much.
Jaden Daniels and Scary Terry out again.
Yeah.
Like that team can't get healthy. Lions win.
Yeah.
They should have traded him. Anyhow.
Rams and 49ers. I think the Rams get some revenge from the 49ers beating them early in the year with the third stringers and the practice squad. I think the Rams seek some revenge in this one. No Purdy again this week, right, Mega?
Nope, Mark Jones again.
And no Ricky Pearl, right? I mean, not Ricky Pearl.
Purcell.
Purcell.
Well, we can beat them with George and CMC in there right now as well.
CMC in the group.
You can't blame him. You can't blame him.
Something in the week I picked the 49ers.
I keep telling you,
they're at home.
Kyle knows how to coach
against Sean McVay. I agree.
Okay.
That's the main thing that made me pick.
Kyle knows how to coach like this.
But it's true, though.
Kyle and Sean, that's your friends there.
It's true.
Hey, boys.
They are boys.
Kyle and Sean.
From Washington, they're on the coaching tree together.
It doesn't matter. The Rams, there's my Super Bowl pick. As of right now, I think going to win it. I don't think anybody can stop them, especially a hurt 49ers team.
I really wanted to go with
only me and you talking right now. Can you treat them on the ground laughing?
Gosh, Mega making it sound like Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay. Kyle loves the coach's game.
Listen, but I just been watching the two for long.
I used to watch them.
They totally ignored us, Clint. Don't worry about it. Me and you.
Sorry.
That's me and you, guy.
Clint, you should have seen him look on Mega face.
Yes.
Mega saying it with such conviction, like that's his boys. Like he's going to watch the game with them after the show.
You gotta see these guys. These guys literally got tears in their eyes on
get
the
the
ground.
jet ready, but I'll be there if you okay.
I took the Niners.
He had him over for a sleepover and s'mores.
I took the Niners. But I want to take the Rams now. I'll take the Rams on the show, but I took the Niners in the week, so I'll stick with the Niners. But this is going to be a good game.
We got the Steelers and the Chargers. I think this is another game where the Steelers are part of that 6-game swoon. I like them to drop their third game in 4 and be 1-3 out of the next 4. I think the Chargers get it done at home simply because they're playing on Sunday night in LA. If this game was in Pittsburgh, I would go a totally different
It
way.
might have been a different story, right?
Especially at 1 o'clock.
I don't tell you what the whole thing is with the Steelers.
They're old. They're tired, but they're ready for bed.
It's like game with the Chargers.
I took the
They play
Steelers.
at 8 o'clock. So,
I took the Steelers in the week. I'm taking the Chargers on the show, but I'm going to stick with the Steelers. I took them just because Herbert's been playing inconsistent.
You and I have really concerned about your picks now.
They might hit. Yours might not hit. Yours might not hit. We'll see.
We'll talk.
I got 88. I got 88 wins.
I wanted to say that. He's off and running, right? But
they ain't
like
even
us
official.
veteran pickers know, Sometimes you get a little swoon here and there.
That's how you finish.
And if you overthink, the pressure is beyond.
It's not how you start.
I don't
Because
overthink.
over there in the Guardian, right? I don't want nobody watch me, but I'm making my move. I don't want nobody watch the naughty one. But I don't see
there's one good week.
Okay, when you want the real wins and losses, come to your boy who got 95 wins so far this year.
Who has 95 wins?
Listen.
95.
You have 95 wins?
Yep.
That's wonderful.
There's a certain picker in the Guardian.
I flip-flop back and forth with this game tonight. For basically, it comes down to if Pittsburgh's defense is going to show up.
Yep.
If they show up, they have a very good chance, but I just don't think they do. Like you say, at night times, it's way past Rodgers' bedtime. I don't think they would.
Yeah, I think the Chargers get it done, but I picked the Steelers in the week, so I'm gonna ride with them.
Yeah, I like the Steelers to get it done and to not the Steelers, the Chargers to get it done.
Steelers.
And continue that momentum because Harbaugh's got them thinking playoffs. And if you've noticed, the defense and the offense has been very in with the
LA,
Chargers.
San
with
Diego.
LA.
Should be San Diego.
I keep going to say San Diego. I won't lie.
Everybody
should have never left.
Everybody says that. Everybody says that.
But I don't like how they allowed 20 to the Titans. I don't.
Eagles and Packers on Monday night. I'll be honest with you. I'm hearing no A.J. Brown for the Eagles. Saquon is banged up.
So he's still out?
Offensive line. No, Saquon's going to play. Offensive line's got some issues. The back end of that secondary in Philadelphia's got some issues.
Give me Philly.
I'm going to take the Packers simply because they're at home on
you love
Monday
Parsons.
night. No, and I'll be honest with you. And now let's see if Michael will step up and make some plays.
You called his name. Oh, my name.
Oh.
Well, psych up, Micah, whatever.
40 and slip.
Too late.
That's clip.
Yeah, I don't really.
I think you can run all over Green Bay, and even if Saquon's hurt, he's still better than half the running backs out there. And then even if he's tired, Tank Bigsby's playing well. So I think Philly gets it done.
Correct.
I think Philly gets it done.
I look at it like this. If this is an opportunity for the Packers to make a statement, I'm going with them for one reason. They're at home in Lambeau. They play different in Lambeau compared to elsewhere. And
you got them for two reasons.
What you mean with two reasons?
You had for two reasons. The second reason because they're in the NFC East.
No, I'm not even going on some fanboy foolishness.
Right.
I've already conceded that the Cowboys got a long way to even.
No, it's
win that
nothing to
division.
do with the Cowboys. It's the fact that they're in your division. You can say, anyway.
No, Philly's winning this.
Pearly, I picked Philly in other games this year, and even though I hate them, I think because they're injured, and I've seen some chips in the armor of the Eagles lately, and I think Green Bay has an opportunity to expose it tonight in Green Bay.
We'll see.
On Monday night in Green Bay. And it's time for Green Bay to stand up and see if they're a contender or a pretender.
This team just got beaten in their own house by Carolina.
That's why they rebound, though. Look what they've done every time they've come off against a loss against a weaker opponent. Their bipolar coach, LaFleur, has them ready to go.
They're playing the defending champs, so I'm going to go Philly because Devontae Smith, Goddard, Saquon, Jalen Hurts, I trust them.
No A.J. Brown, the offensive lineman is injured.
A.J. Brown. I know. It's
and why did Green Bay lose? Because a great running back went against them. You got the best running back in the game going against them.
And thank you, Clint. The second reason, but Pearly didn't touch on is I really want to see it happen because if this team comes in and runs on the Packers and runs it all over Micah and he's a non-factor, I will remind everybody that Dallas won the trade again. So that's my second reason, Pearly.
Ulterior motives.
Jonathan Taylor has 230 rushing
All we
yards.
know is Indianapolis got first and goal on Atlanta 14.
There you go.
Yep.
Well, listen.
Win it.
For everybody here, man, Mr. Producer, give me the signal. So, for Clint J, for Stat Boy, for Earl of Pearl, for Mega, this your boy Naughty, want to wish you a happy football Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy all your football games. And big up to all the sponsors, man. All right, couldn't do it without them. The Island Game, Green Parrot, Margaritaville PI, and Bud Light, the official beer of the NFL.
Ciao.
And everybody who listened and enchanted, enjoy your Sunday. And like I say, let there be football. We'll see you next week. Right
Get the plane ready. Get the plane ready.
Yeah, Kyle and yeah.
Let's go, Kyle.
Kyle's coming for you?
He's going to pick you up.
Yeah, but Sean. That ain't man. So you got to go now.
Well, let Kyle pick you up in the plane and Sean can meet you all at the airport.
It's 9:50 right over there, so you got time.
All right, hurry up. Let's get Mega out of here.
Looking for insurance that fits your lifestyle and your budget? At Star General Insurance, we've got you covered. Whether it's motor insurance with flexible options for third-party liability and comprehensive coverage, or commercial insurance products that protect your business, we have choices you can afford. Own a home or renting? Our home insurance products have just what you need. And for the adventurers out there, we offer marine insurance too. Visit our website or social media pages for contact information and quotes. Star General, insurance made simple.
Janae's Chesapeake Road Christmas Wonderland is open. Get up to 40%, yes, 40% off decorations this season. Christmas trees in a variety of sizes and colors, and decorated by choosing from the largest variety of Christmas decorations in town. Musical LEDs and laser lights, ornaments, lighted angels and Santas, garlands, wreaths, tree skirts, stockings, and lots more. Oh, the array of flowers and picks choices. And don't forget the toys, they're 40% off. Up to 40% restrictions apply. Check out some selections online at www.janaes.com.
Naughty Bagacha repping for the Island game. The NFL season is upon us, and the final push is back with the Island game, and you could win big all NFL season long. Every $20 bet made on the Island Game Sportsbook gets you registered for the grand drawing. $2,000 in September, $3,000 in October, $5,000 in November, and in December, an all-expense-paid trip to Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara, California. So it pays to play and win with the Island Game. The game you know, the friends you trust. And the Island Game always reminds you to play responsibly.
Bahamas, are you ready for the ultimate Bud Light football experience? Buy 2 6-packs of Bud Light at any Jimmy's Wines and Spirits location or at participating liquor stores, and you're automatically entered to win. You could score an all-expense-paid trip to watch the Dolphins game live. Don't wait. Grab your Bud Light and get in the game today. Bud Light is distributed by Generation.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
What's more likely?
Never say never, but never.
What's up, everybody? Happy Friday.
All
Good to
right,
see you
everybody.
guys.
What up, though?
Hey, maybe the marquee game on Sunday goes down in Tampa. Patriots, Bucks. Who's more likely to win a playoff game this year? New England, Tampa Bay.
I'll go Tampa because I think they're going to host one. At some point, you're going to have to lose a football game, Chris, and at that point, the Bills will catch up.
I don't really think that's true.
Okay. 15-2. That's what you're going to go? You're going to win 14 games in a row? Is that what you're going to do?
I mean, the Patriots have done that before.
Okay.
So
All right. Yeah, I'll go Buccaneers.
they're not a healthy team.
I am aware of that.
Okay.
But you're talking about a playoff game, right?
Wait, Bucky Irving may never play football again at this rate.
Is that a fantasy complaint, or is that?
Yes.
Or is that okay? Got it.
Very much so.
Okay. Well, I would leave that emotion out of it.
Okay.
And just say that right now, the Patriots are a half game in front of a team that I think is way better than the team that is 2 games behind the Buccaneers right now.
That's true.
Is behind the Buccaneers right now and 2 in the loss. So the second place team is Carolina in the South. The Bills are the second place team in the AFC East, closer to the Patriots than the Panthers are to the Bucs. Do the math. Which team is more likely to finish as a division winner and have a home playoff game? I would go with the Bucs right now.
I think the Pats could go on the road anywhere.
Okay. Just because you don't like the answer doesn't mean you can't
you've been
move
wrong
on.
about New England every step of the way this year, so I'm just pushing back.
I understand that. During the Broncos' dreadful win last night, you're blowing me up on a text with Smitch like you're in my comments on YouTube.
Thought you didn't read those.
Well, the Broncos at 3 in your power rankings looks a little silly today, no?
It didn't age well so far, but they won, though. They're 8-2. I'm looking at the standings right now. They're the 1 seed going into the rest of Week 10, and I don't see any photographs on it either.
Broncos, 4 o'clock, wild card weekend, Saturday. Book it.
What else?
Great game going on between the Rams and 49ers this week. NFC West superstars to have more total yards. Puka and Devontae Adams combined, or Christian McCaffrey?
Oh, I'll go 2 receivers over a guy who is accounting for half of the. Yeah, I'll go Puka and Devontae combined. That's what I shall do.
That's a monster
I
fantasy
can't
game.
wait
There's
for it.
So many players in this
I can't
game.
wait for it. And Puka is a full participant in practice.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Saying he's ready to go. So that's good to know.
Fourth window of football national game. Stud running back to have more rushing yards and touchdowns. Bijan or Jonathan Taylor?
I will go Jonathan Taylor, sir. I will go.
Both guys looking for a bounce back.
I am aware of that, and one of them is been more consistent since week 1, and so is the team. I will take the Indianapolis Colts in Berlin, and I will take the guy who, prior to last week, I thought was the front runner for MVP in the National Football League, and Jonathan Taylor having the bounce back game, sir. That's what's more likely there.
Hope that's a fun game. All right.
So do I for the rest of NFL Network.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So let's talk AFC East here. More likely to be the greater value: Bills winning margin or Browns Jets total points.
I'll go Browns Jets total points.
Do you think they score more than last night's game?
Well, that's 17.
I'm worried about this game. This game might be 9-6.
I'm just going to say that you always throw out records in division games. Perfect example was last night. I mean, Raiders showed up way, way more stout and buzzing around on defense than anybody thought. I don't care that the Broncos start slow. They just looked like they were sleepwalking, and the Raiders defense was definitely playing faster. Why can't the Dolphins do that as well? I'll just say that game will be closer than you think, and the Browns and the Jets will outpoint them. What else, Chris? Well, I mean, it'll be so the winning margin would be what, 20? If you think it's a blowout,
It may not
and then
be
the
close.
Jets and the Browns don't combine for 20.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe. More likely traded player to come up big for his new team. Sauce gets a pick or Jacoby Myers gets a touchdown.
I'll go Jacoby Myers gets a touchdown. Certainly since Sauce Gardner and whenever, I mean, we talked to Pat Surtain before the Jets-Broncos game, and he was lamenting the lack of action.
Oh.
You know, like I think he feels like he gets dealt pocket aces every single hand and everybody else is just folding pre-flop because that's the way corners who are shut down corners feel, that they don't get any action because they're so good, everybody just declines to give them action. And
Drake London's going to get targets.
So Sauce, the fact that Sauce won't get a pick doesn't mean he's ineffective.
True.
And if Brian Thomas doesn't play, Jacoby Myers is going to get some targets, man. Yeah. So I'll go with Jacoby gets a touchdown. Chris, what else?
A few more here. Let's finish up. West Division, more likely to get 3 playoff teams, AFC or NFC?
I'm getting concerned that the Chargers don't have any of their tackles left.
And is Amari and Hampton ever coming back?
Yeah, like week 13, he's been targeted for a while now.
And the Niners keep on chugging along, and because they're not starting their starting quarterback.
And they guys keep getting hurt.
I'm going to
every
go.
week.
I'll still go AFC. I'll go NFC West. But I mean, boy, you're giving me something in week 10 to throw a dart at for 2 months from now. But
I don't know. Just putting it out
don't
there.
hold me to it like you
just
did
feel
my
it.
power
Just
rankings
feel
within
it.
24 hours. What else, Chris?
Power rankings, you regret those? You
No, I do
those?
not
You
regret
those?
any of them because they're dumb to begin with.
Elite pass catchers, more likely to have a higher receiving yards total.
Yeah.
JSN or Marvin and Trey McBride combined.